Your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
It is Travis Rogers. It is DeMarco Farr. Welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Mornings 9 to noon right here on 710. And here we go. It is time for the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater first pitch. First pitch. As Greg Bergman joins the fellas to talk all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Nothing else. Nothing else. Hear first pitch every weekday morning from 9 a.m. till 9:30 as we bring you all that baseball talk you love. First thing in your day. Live from LA Live on 710 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app. And watch it on YouTube Live at ESPN Los Angeles. The Travis and DeMarco Show and First Pitch with Craig Bergman, made possible by Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Right now.
Yeah, he's in there. He's in there.
We're watching a little league baseball.
I think
little
he's
league
in
World
there.
Series. I think he's in
Look
there
at
too.
that. I think he's in there. He got in under the tag.
I say this.
Yeah.
I say this
Tag.
with the full understanding that all the umpires in this event are volunteers. Okay?
Oh, they are?
So they're all volunteers. This is just something that they've worked through their local little leagues to get to this point. So I say this knowing that they're volunteering their time, and good job on volunteering. They're awful at they do.
Not all of them. Come
DeMarco,
on, they're trying their best.
Every last one of them is terrible.
Okay, so
terrible.
He just showed me, or Jorge, they made me aware of, what is his name, Gurriel?
Lourdes Gurriel.
He hit one out that was thrown at him 104 miles an hour.
Yep.
Off Mason Miller.
There is no pitch recognition. You're guessing at that point, right? You are. You're guessing.
I mean, you're
you got ahead of it.
thinking
Bang.
fastball. Yeah. I mean,
Right.
when it's Mason Miller, you're always thinking fastball.
So I shrank it down, and I'm looking at the poor umpire. There's no way you can see the entire plate. There's no way you can see that pitch.
Well, you can see the plate. You just can't see the ball.
There's no way you're going to be able to be like 100% out there trying to judge balls and strikes. They're going to be wrong at times, and that's a bang-bang.
And that's why you get the computer.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
Make
right.
the
Yeah.
call you
Let's
think
take
is
that
right.
out.
If you get
That's why we
overturned,
get the
so be
computer.
it. But they're not all awful. That's wrong.
No, it's pretty close to right.
Will you stop?
I think so.
Look, you can say whatever you want. I know I'm right.
They're not all
This
awful.
is not a matter of opinion.
Awful
This is a
means
matter
they're-
of fact.
Awful means they're going out there to be bad.
They're not doing it on purpose.
That's what I mean. Okay.
If I tried to compete in the pole vault in the Olympics, I'm terrible at it, even if I'm not trying.
You're
think
not
the-
Frank Drebin and Naked
no,
Gun.
I think they need help.
Is that Enrico Palazzo?
That is right. I just think they need more help with how guys and like the bigger, stronger, faster, how fast things are moving. They need help, but I don't think they're awful.
That is awful.
No,
I'm glad you know
No,
that.
that's basketball.
That makes one of you
Some
that
of them
doesn't
are
think
awful.
that
I
they're
think you
awful.
just don't like, and it's admiring
What?
of you. You don't like to call anybody or anything awful.
no. It's just like when you see something going that freaking fast. I mean, we're all human.
Well, in the Little League, they're all awful.
No, not them.
Yeah.
Not the volunteers, the professionals. When
lot
it's
of the
going that freaking
a
fast,
lot of the
oh my
professionals
God, you're going to make a
are
mistake.
very, very bad.
They are, but I tend to go more towards DeMarco's side at the professional.
help them,
The
yeah.
ball is moving so fast, and it's moving sideways and down so much that it's virtually impossible
Yes.
to get most of those right.
And a lot of it is when it crosses the plate, so not where it ends up. So if it ends
Well, that's
up
why
like
they
2
take
feet,
that angle, right? That's why they don't sit right behind the so they can
you're
see the
here.
plate and the ball.
You can
Right.
see the outside of the plate from that side.
right.
I mean,
Ish,
you're going to miss
ish.
over there a lot.
They're going to
from where
miss.
You are.
They're going to miss on the outside
course
parts.
you
and the
are,
inside.
right.
The
Okay.
ones that are just on the line, okay, I totally understand missing those sometimes. You're not going to get every one of those right.
Yeah.
But when there's like way 6, 7, 8 inches off the plate and they're calling it a strike, you're like, what are we looking at here?
Sometimes
or
you got dinner
or
reservations.
crazy low, like 6 inches low, and they
True.
call it a strike. What are you looking at?
What I'm looking at is Mookie Betts having a night.
Ooh, Mookie Betts.
Let's start with
Let's
that.
go.
I almost freaking
Let's
cried.
start with that.
Yes.
He had 3 hits.
Yes.
He had a walk. He was on base
He
4
was
times.
useful.
He was very useful.
He was useful again.
Now,
there you go.
I think there's a lot of things that I saw last night with Mookie that I liked. I think the number one thing that I liked was the reaction of his teammates.
Oh.
The reaction of his teammates in the left field bullpen after he had the double. The reaction of his teammates in the dugout. It wasn't just the normal, all right, we got a double, let's go. It was I'm so happy Mookie had a moment. I'm so happy that Mookie's on base. And you could feel the tension start to bleed off of him just enough to where he looked like he was enjoying himself for at least a half a second, and that means a ton.
So when you see a guy on your team that's going through pure hell, and only you know what's happening with this dude, and then he goes out there and has something good happen to him, you feel so good for him.
Absolutely.
Everybody gets a lift. Higbee scores. The whole team comes up. Trent Green on our team goes out there for the first time. We all I see what you're going through. You finally broke through. Good for Mookie. But that last night was emotional. Seeing him become or not become, but at least have a night where it goes his way.
Yep.
I almost shed a tear over that.
Yeah, it wasn't even his teammates. It was the entire crowd. It was all of Los Angeles. Everybody watching.
Everybody's pulling for him.
Everybody's
He's
pulling for
Mookie,
him.
man.
And
Come on.
It's been a few days where we've talked about it a couple times where it's starting to come around. Over the weekend, he had a 105 off the bat, 103 off the bat. He was starting to do little things. He was starting when he actually got on base from walking. He was starting to steal, which means that he's kind of feeling himself a little bit there. It was all kind of leading up to it, and it finally just broke out big. Now, hopefully today at 110, he kind of puts himself right on top of that and keeps going on.
Honestly, day games are not my favorite thing because they're hard to get to. They're hard to watch, all those things. But I'm thrilled they have a day game today because
for him, get right back in there.
Yeah, exactly right. Just hey, let's not wait a full day. Let's wait half a day. Let's go right back out there and see what happens again.
Just go. Yes.
Jorge, let's play this. This was Mookie talking about after the game. He had broken 0 for 20 slump. He obviously has had a year that is, by his standards, but really I don't want to keep saying that because it's not just by his standards. By any standards, it's a bad season. And he says that, hey, man, it was a good night, but this could be waiting for me.
It's good to get results, but like you said, it's one game, and every time we talked about this, I went over 20 after. So we'll see about tomorrow.
Okay, two things here. First of all, that is the most baseball player thing I've ever heard in my life. That whether he could have gone 5 for 5, he would have said that. He could go 0 for 5. He would say the whole baseball thing is not too low, not too high, not too low. We're going to live right in the middle. So he is in his brain. He's like, okay, here's answer number 264. Here it goes. Right. He's on autopilot. That being said, I guarantee that he got in his car at the end of the night and drove home and was like, hell yes.
Oh, yes.
Hell yes. I finally had a night where, to Marco, like you said, it went. He's a pro. Yeah. He's a Hall of Famer. And he did hey, look, I got another one tomorrow. I got to go out there and do it again. But when he looked at me like, nobody
He's
looking.
Driving home,
nobody
Jerry
looking.
Maguire style. Free.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah. And it wasn't just that one double that he had. He had another double. So he was hitting with power a little bit. And get another single.
Well, okay, see, hold on.
It'll click.
He didn't hit the ball all that hard, but who cares?
It doesn't
They
matter.
just were hits.
They fell in.
No, they fell in.
Yes.
Like, it could have. Who knows that when there was what was the Lars Nootbaar, when Lars Nootbaar made the catch the other day, that was a softly hit ball that was just a pop up. If it would have dropped, it would have been. It would have been okay. I got a hit.
I'm really glad you brought that up.
Didn't need
you know what it reminded me of?
What?
So when was the last time we were like, hey, what's up with Mookie? And then what happened almost right after that?
It was in
the New York catch.
No. It was against the Padres.
Yes.
It was a home run. It got stolen.
Yes.
And he was like, oh, my God.
And then what happened the next
hit
night?
another home run, and he didn't know, and he started running into because he thought he got stolen again.
It reminded me so much of where he got robbed by the Padres.
Hey, that's legit
it was
now.
Profar.
That's real.
And then the next night, and he's like, man, even when I hit a home run, I'm making outs.
Right.
The next night, it's very similar play in left field. Here goes a Profar again. He jumps. We're not even sure if he caught it. It finally goes over the wall. He gets unlocked by this much, and the next thing you know, he's Mookie Betts again.
And he was great the rest of the way.
Tell me that doesn't line up a little bit. Like
that's
a
legit.
little
100%.
flare
I believe it.
that gets robbed. Nootbaar makes a great play.
You never know.
And then the next night he comes back and he gets a couple of big hits.
Yep.
It's just baseball sucks, and it's why it's awesome because you never know when it's going to happen.
Had no business making that play.
He made an incredible play. Like, you have to give it up to him.
Right. You robbed him of something. Maybe I believe that. Maybe that is true. But you know what? I do bow to baseball knowledge because they do look different all of a sudden overnight. So what you said about pitching and hitting will start to come around. They even looked different in the batter's box last night. I wonder what the difference is. Alley-oop.
Max Muncy, maybe the guy that we've been talking about for a little while now that fixes basically everything in the lineup
Put your
and
face
defensively.
on the mic. Come on, get back up here.
See, okay, first of all, you're now trying to go from this. When you made this prediction of yours, it was like April.
It was.
And then he went 2 months of being just absolute dog bleep.
You're right. No, he was. Look, when I said that the question, when I said that Max Muncy could win an MVP, it was in response to the question of how would somebody win an MVP when you have all these heavy hitters like Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman in your line. And what I said was it would be somebody like Max Muncy who cleans up because all of these guys are always on base in front of him.
Yep.
It's kind of what Will Smith has done this year. And Muncy then went on a terrible stretch, like you said, Greg, a couple of months where he couldn't get anything going. It wasn't nearly a month without hitting a home
poorly,
run.
Greg.
Yeah.
See how you said that? You don't have to say dog crap.
Right?
Well, I mean,
he wasn't playing very well.
playing poorly.
There you go. Thank you.
And he
Garbage.
was.
It's all just about the verbiage. It's fine. You choose your verbiage, I'll choose mine.
There you go.
And then guess what happened? He was Max Muncy. He's going to hit 30 home runs. He's a 30 home run guy, 25 home run guy, 35 home runs. He's going to land some. He hits home runs. He is a genuine major league slugger. Okay? And
30 home run guy.
Sometimes they have long stretches where they don't slug. He was in a long stretch. He got glasses. He started to get rid of whatever it is.
Tried
Like
torpedo
He was
bats.
searching too.
like they say in Bull Durham, if you think you're getting hits because you wear women's underwear, then you are.
Just keep doing
right?
it.
Just
Yes.
keep doing it. He got hot, then he got his knee smacked, and we're like, oh my gosh.
shot.
He came back, and it looks like, because go back 2 nights ago, we talked about it yesterday. The ball he hit at Newport to end the game, ball was scorched.
Yep.
Ball was hit really hard. He just hit it right at him. So he's seeing the ball well. He hit a couple of home runs last night, and what he does, the home run's obviously number one, but number two, he connects the front of the order to the back of the
100%.
order. And it allows the front of the order to get a little bit better pitches because you do not want to pitch in with a bunch of guys on base. So Ohtani gets a little better. Betts gets a little better. Freeman gets a little better. When Smith comes back, he'll get a little better. And then
Teo, look at him.
Teo, and then the back, it makes Teo get different pitches. It makes Andy Pajes gets different pitches. It just changes all of it when and look, he's not going to hit 2 home runs every night. He's not going to have 4 hits every night like he did last night, but his presence changes the entire lineup for the better. And when he's hot, forget about it because everybody feels different.
Yeah, absolutely. And what it does, it moves guys to where they're supposed to be. Then when you're connecting it like you're talking about, they put them in where you're supposed to be. Michael Conforto should not be in that spot. Hesson Kim, when he was playing, should not be near that spot. All those guys move down to where they're supposed to be in that Pajes, Conforto, Kim, whatever, Rojas area down at the bottom of the lineup. And this, it fixes everything. Eventually it'll fix the defense like we talked a lot about.
Maybe not.
But well, I mean, he dropped the ball. It's
you can only ask for so much.
But he's to the point
2
that he's
home
a
runs erases a lot of problems.
all
over
of
the
that.
glove.
All
Right.
of that.
Yeah.
He's not the most. He's not Nolan Arenado at third for defensive ability.
No.
He's not Brian Cohen.
Right, but he's gonna.
true.
But he's gonna
That's
make
true.
most of the plays there, and he's going to be solid at third base.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and he's your everyday third base.
I heard this is funny. I heard a great promo way back in the day, and it fits this. The last link in the chain makes it whole again, and that's what it looked like. You got Max Muncy back, and like you said, it unites the top half with the bottom half. You get Mookie. You score 12 runs, and it looks like magic. Was it just me, or did Teoscar Hernandez grow overnight? Because I swear he looks bigger. Am I wrong?
Maybe
Well,
because he's
look,
coming after Muncy.
Is that what it is?
Doesn't everybody stand up a little taller when you start hitting bombs?
Is that it?
I think so.
It's the body language, right?
I-
Like, this dude looks bigger for some reason.
Back to being healthy.
Let's come back and talk about this coming up next, because I do think that there was a vibe shift last night that was meaningful. Now, it could last a day, it could last a month, it could last the rest of the season, but it was a meaningful vibe shift, to be sure. We'll get into that coming up
Can we
next.
do this right now?
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? One,
One,
two, three.
Pitch brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else.
I got golden.
This is the Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water first pitch on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Arrowhead Mountain Spring.
Introducing Golden Hour, our new mango dragon fruit sparkling spring water. Arrowhead, straight from the west.
kept at Legends Attic in Claremont. Legends Attic is the premier sports memorabilia gallery and store that offers a unique blend of rare and iconic collectibles. It's a community for sports fans and collectors, so go check it out for yourself. Legends Attic, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in the city of Claremont. Visit legendsattic.com and be sure to follow Legends Attic on all social media platforms so you can stay connected to know about their upcoming signings and special events with Hall of Famers and pro players.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at georgechevy.com. That's georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
Discover Big League Hydration with Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, delivering refreshment all season long. Sourced from carefully selected springs right here in the West, Arrowhead is crisp, refreshing, and complete with naturally occurring minerals. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
If something happens to you, what happens to your family? Will they struggle financially? Will they be able to afford the home you built together? With Ethos, you can get life insurance coverage in minutes. Get up to $2 million in coverage for as little as $2 a day. All online with no medical exam. Just answer a few health questions. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Rates may vary. Billed monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. This is the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater first pitch with Greg Bergman talking all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater, nothing else. Let's get back to first pitch right now on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710.
So speaking of Arrowhead, actually, guys.
2 outs and the bases empty in the first. First pitch, drilled to right field. Max is back!
Max is back. That's awesome. I did not know that was going to be playing right there.
It's all good.
I'm doing the Coldplay.
I'm
doing the Coldplay.
Hide. So, speaking of Arrowhead.
Just muscle through, Greg. Go. Come on, man.
You're making me laugh too much.
Come on.
The Freeway Series is back on in Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water and ESPN LA, and me as well are hosting the ultimate watch party. Join me and the rest of the ESPN LA crew at Clearman's Galley in San Gabriel on Wednesday, August 13th at 6 p.m. Grab your gear, hang with me, hang with the crew. Let's talk some Dodger baseball. Actually, can't say Dodger, boys in blue baseball, and enter to win tickets and more at Freeway Series
Watch local
party.
baseball.
Watch local baseball at Clearman's Galley, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League
Might be Arcadia
Baseball.
High. It might be something else.
It's something in the LA area. It could be it's Angels and the other team that happens to be in the Los Angeles
cool
area.
Sports bar joint, right?
Yeah.
Clemens
it's
Galley?
great. The
Yes,
ship.
I went there one time to see you guys.
But
yes.
I must interject.
The pirate ship.
The boat.
The boat.
The boat?
Oh, I apologize.
Yes. As someone who grew up at that place.
Yes.
We used to
It's
go there
great.
after Little League games and stuff. Like that was, it used to be on the other side of the parking lot. They moved it. It burned down, but it's the boat. So
You're
I just,
talking about
that's
a
fine.
boat that burned down, not
There was
the building.
There was a building shaped like a boat. burned.
That burned down.
Yes.
Okay.
That
Not
was
a pirate
called
ship.
the boat on Clearman's Galley. Now
Nice.
it's Clearman's Galley. Kind of thematic boat thing, but very personal to me. I wear my Clearman's Galley shirt a lot.
No, it's. I love that
It's got a
part.
captain's wheel.
We've had multiple.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Yes, okay.
We've had multiple remotes at that place, and it's been the trial of the century with Sliwa and Ireland happened at that point. It was phenomenal.
That's when I knew
Trial of the
something was
century?
a little bit off because during the trial of the century, where Slee and Ireland were beefing,
big time beefing, like
let me guess.
big time beefing
Over the Lakers.
No, it was not.
So if you
oddly
look
enough.
on that wall back there, it's
behind the AD thing.
It's behind. Oh,
Yeah,
it's behind
there's
AD.
a dent.
There's a big dent.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, how did that get there?
Ireland threw Slee's pickleball trophy against the wall.
Oh my God!
He actually told you, let me see that, and threw it against
Yeah.
the wall. He thought it'd be funny, and they just started going crazy. Back
Oh,
and
okay. It
forth.
was real beef.
And
Okay.
then Ireland dropped water on him, and Sliwa got so mad.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The
yeah.
water
Like
that was
legit
part of
mad?
it.
He's
like, what
Sliwa's
are we
beef
doing?
was not about either of those things to start. It was more the way that the interactions would go.
Okay.
that Al didn't like it.
Who was the judge, and what was the verdict?
I believe
CY.
CY was the judge.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
he?
yeah.
Okay.
And what was the verdict?
The verdict, I think Sliwa won the case.
I think Sliwa did win the
But
case too.
I think Ireland won the case. I don't remember.
Yeah, because Sliwa brought in Dave Singer, and
Hey,
Dave
Mace.
gets
Hey,
kept
Mace, I
talking.
think I got something here.
Yeah, that
Ireland won the case after throwing a
I don't even know if the
and
thing had
causing
been thrown
damage.
yet.
Oh, okay.
I think they just hugged it out and then ended
okay.
the whole
All
thing.
I
Settled
know,
out of court.
all
Yeah.
I know is that as his co-host, I was never called to testify.
Wow.
He didn't call you, which was the weirdest thing.
And
He called David
everybody's
Singer.
waiting, and I'm like, I'm here for you.
Well, that's your own fault if you lose the
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
There you go.
He
right
called
there.
David Singer, and Singer basically just
On
backed
the
Ireland
phone.
on the phone and backed Ireland.
Why would you call Singer?
Former producer for
Oh,
20
okay.
years.
So you just went all Christopher Darden. you
Yeah,
just messed
it
this
was.
whole
It was.
case
If
up.
the phone call to Singer sucks, then you're not going to get
Oh, my
the
God.
verdict that you hope for. I don't know.
Unbelievable.
I couldn't come up with a good rhyme for sucks, so I just decided.
You know, so I never do this. I always do this for the underdog guys. Like, there's only one Conforto. There's only one Mookie Betts. I think he needs it too.
Yeah.
I feel bad doing that for guys that are going to the Hall of Fame, or at least are in consideration.
No, he's going.
But damn, does he need it? And I think he needed that last night.
There was almost like a collective exhale from everybody.
The
Yes.
entire city of Los Angeles.
Yeah, and look, and I swear I'm not doing this to do my deal. I'm not. He's got to have a day today.
Yep.
He's got to have a day against Toronto a couple of times this weekend. Like that, baseball is weird. Like last night could have just been okay, here are 3 hits and a walk for you, but you're going right back into the darkness today, right? He's got to stack these things on top of each other, and I think he will.
Yep.
And this is why yesterday I said it, and again, this is not Travis Rogers' default setting. I was optimistic after yesterday. Or 2 days ago.
Yep.
Remember, I said
For him or the team?
about the team
Oh, about
and
the team,
him,
yeah.
about both of them. And I said what I said because I truly believe that their pitching is coming together. It really looks like they're going to have what they were hoping to have at the end instead of the beginning. That's fine. And I refuse to think that a player as talented as Mookie Betts is going to bat 220 for 6 months. I just don't think it's possible. He's too good. He's too successful. He's got too proven of a track record. I think it's going to come back. And one night doesn't mean it's back, but one night can turn into 2, can turn into 5, can turn into 10. And then he feels like Mookie Betts again. This is between his ears, I really believe, as much as anything else. I was on YouTube the other day, yesterday, and there was a cut from Big Papi when he was on the Fox postgame show. Remember, Mookie was struggling last year.
Yep.
And Big Papi directed cameras like, of course they were teammates in Boston, and basically said, dude, just stop thinking. Just be Mookie. Just go out there and have fun. Be Mookie Betts. And I saw it last night, and last night he looked like Mookie Betts. He smiled a little bit. He looked like someone had taken a 10,000-pound weight off of his shoulders, and hopefully it continues today.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen. Look, he may go 0 for 4 today at 1 o'clock, but it's more about what he does in the next week or so, what he does against Toronto. As if he just starts hitting with irregularity, it's fine if you go 0 for 4 every once in a while.
I'm
a couple
supposed to hit
strikeouts.
hard a couple of
Just
times.
Yeah, just hit the ball hard a couple of times. Go and start being yourself again, and this is hopefully the start of all that. So I honestly believe he goes nuts again today. I don't know. It feels like he goes back to that point where he's goes 2 for 4.
Contribute.
And he's just
contribute.
Just getting on base.
Contribute. Be a part of why at the end of the day, because last night it was Muncy stole the show. Teoscar Hernandez hit 2 home runs, but Mookie was a big part of what they did. Like a big part of what they did. And that hasn't been true for a very long time.
No, it really hasn't. So it's good to see him do that. I also want to talk a little bit about Shohei because Shohei's doing something that, I know, forget about that guy. Shohei's doing something that I think is important to actually mention. He's using his speed again, and that's for the first time this year he's really been doing. He has what, I think 18 or 19.
I think it's 18 now.
18
getting close to my number, DeMarco. Remember we settled at 20?
20. Okay. Yeah.
He waited all season long and just sporadically, but now he's starting to use it again. I think he has 3 or 4 stolen bases in his last 3 games.
To be fair, I didn't think you would have to use it. You're kind of have to do it right now.
I think that's partly why he's doing it, because he's like, I got to get into scoring position.
Yes.
I need to do the little things to be able to score some runs because we're not scoring runs. But he legged out an infield single. He went first to third on a ball that was lightly hit into center field that could have very easily been just stopped at second. He's using his speed.
Him and Kim might have been the only guys on the team, maybe Ruiz too. I forget that he's part of this, that would have been able to even consider going first to third on that ball.
Right, and he was just nonstop face down.
So
I'm going.
Effortless. Yeah,
he does. It's so effortless. But
it looks so much different than Freddie Freeman when he runs.
Freddie hobbles and
rather different. It looks different because it is.
I'm just saying. Wow.
But I think that him using his speed is very important for this team moving forward, and shows that he's in a good space also.
I think you're right. I believe that this was a deliberate decision to re-engage the running game, especially the stealing. I don't know if you will see a ton of it if they start to come out of their funk.
No, I agree with that.
I think if they start to score runs like we expect them to, I think he goes back to, because let's be honest, the ask of him is so extraordinary to he's going to pitch today, right? To pitch and be the engine of your offense. And then, oh, by the way, I'm going to need you to swipe a bag a night. Like, that's a big ask. And the easiest thing to pull back on is that.
Is the speed, yeah.
But I really do. I agree with you. I think this was more of a conscious, hey, look, we're stuck in the mud. Let me see if I can pull us out of this with my legs. I'm going to try every trick in my bag.
I was intoxicated with Roki Sasaki, with everything, with this team on paper. I didn't think you'd have to run to win games, or he didn't. I thought you'd be bombing teams out by now, but everything happens.
Sure, everything does. And you're right. It shouldn't have gotten to that point, but the fact is, because you're in such a rush.
And maybe running
I'll get to second, and then ground ball, I score. Like, there's 2 things that you can do there.
He scored in the first inning last night. He got a double, and he comes in on a sac fly.
Yep.
Like, he's sometimes you just need to get by hook or crook. Let's just score some runs. And I thought that's why it was interesting they didn't try to steal him in the 9th inning 2 nights ago. It's like, hey, because it helps Mookie either way. Either they walk Mookie to put the winning run on base potentially, which, okay, great. If you want to walk Mookie, he's struggling, fine. We'll take
put
it.
him on base.
And it's Freddie. Or it gives him a chance to tie the game and have a moment. Like, it's a win-win. There was no downside there. I thought that might have been an opportunity for them to run a little bit.
I love no throw steals.
Yeah.
I really do. It's a sign of smarts, speed, everything, just bam.
He got such a good jump that it was like, all right.
Smart, speed,
it's
great.
yours,
No
take
throws.
it.
Yes.
Catch
What you guys think of old Emmett Sheehan? No? Yes?
So he was good. He was good enough for a 6 starter to give up just the 2 runs off the home run. It was Max Muncy did drop the ball, so they were 2 unearned, but he looked pretty good.
He was okay. Yeah,
he went. Look, that's what he's the 6th starter. If he's going to go 5 innings and give up 2 unearned runs every time and through the order,
I'll
cool.
take that. Yeah,
give me 5 strikeouts and 5 innings. Fine, I'm very happy with that.
I thought he was really good. I think he was better than good enough. I thought he was really good, and I don't say this to pile on the other guy. I say this because I believe it's
better
be true.
Than Dustin May.
Damn right.
Yep.
He's better than Dustin May.
He's okay. I don't know if he's better. He's not. I don't know if he's more talented than Dustin May. What he is someone that attacks more than Dustin May. He's a guy that attacks the strike zone more aggressively than Dustin May does. He's willing to risk hits more than Dustin May was, and I respect that. Like,
5 strikeouts, 1 walk. I love that.
Yeah, he was really good, and I just want a guy in that role, right? He doesn't have to be Glasnow or Snell or Ohtani. Attack. Don't walk people and attack. And if you give up a couple of runs in 5 innings, that's good enough. Like, we will do it. And last night, I think he was better than good enough. I I think the Dodgers made a really smart decision in moving on from May and giving these innings to Sheehan. Sheehan, hopefully, knocking on wood, will not be a huge part of their postseason thing as far as being in the rotation or anything like that.
But getting to postseason.
But getting to postseason, he's a very valuable member of this team.
Yeah, he basically, or not basically, he did make Dustin May completely expendable.
Yeah.
Move him.
At least for one game.
Yeah.
Well, no, Sheehan's was good. He was good last year, or was it 2 years ago? And then he had Tommy John, and then he was out for a while.
This is not a. We'll wait. And see. He's pretty good. He's a major league starting pitcher.
He'd be like the
just
2 or 3.
Go after him, and whatever happens is on me. Right.
Attack.
Just go get him.
I don't need you to strike out 15 guys tonight. I need you to give me 5 innings and don't walk anybody. And we'll see. We'll see what happens after that.
Throw strikes. Yes.
Trust your stuff and go. And that was the thing with May that was just so frustrating. Was Dustin May? You could make an argument. I don't know if I'd sign up for it, but you could at least make the argument that he had some of the best stuff on the team. Why are we walking guys? Attack the strike zone.
He was trying to be too precise and was always trying to find just barely hit the corners, hit the outside pitches as much as possible. But either way, you now have a full lineup that just attacks too. Blake Snell attacks. Kyler Glasnow attacks. Ohtani attacks. Yamamoto attacks. Kershaw tries to attack.
He can't.
Yeah.
And I know.
Well, he's attacking in his own way.
In his own way.
But
he does throw strikes.
Yes.
He can't attack the middle. He's got to be a little bit. He's got to go.
But
about
he's
it
a
differently.
pitcher.
Every army needs archers.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, he's one of them.
Yeah, I like that. So I heard Sasaki may or may not be coming back. He's going to do a little kind of inter squad thing this weekend with the Dodgers simulated game, and then maybe a rehab assignment, and then maybe back to the big leagues. I'll tell you why I don't love that. That's coming up in just a little bit.
And First Pitch is always brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else. Cheers, buddy.
I look forward to these moments, fellas.
It's coming up next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. Made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
The Subaru A Lot to Love event is happening now at Subaru of Glendale. Lease a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek CVT for just $229 a month plus tax for 36 months. 2 at this payment. VIN SH30 $99.97 and SH31 $34.15. MSRP $28,212. $33.99 due at signing. Call 888-855-6434 or check out SubaruofGlendale.net. On approved Tier 1 credit through Subaru Motors Finance. No security deposit. 10,000 miles a year. Model code SRA-03.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Just when you thought your soccer watch party couldn't get better, San Antonio Cardinale brings the flavor. This sweet red wine, crafted with passion and tradition, turns every match into a celebration. Whether you're shouting goal or just chilling with family, San Antonio Cardinale makes every second count. Grab a bottle at your local store and make San Antonio Cardinale your go-to wine for soccer season and beyond. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy responsibly.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. Because with the highest cargo box volume in its class, customizable features, and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds, it gets the job done. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at your John Deere dealer or visit johndeere.com/GatorXUV.
Now is the perfect time to start on your next success. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start August 13th. An accredited state university, University of Maryland Global Campus offers online and hybrid courses. Plus, you can earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits towards a master's. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Shell.
Yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Hey, there you go. Can you believe there's an anti-Ice Cube rhetoric going around right now? And I love the guy that put it out there, Ari Spears. Good dude. He is beefing.
Right?
Like I said, I am sick of beefs. Now, Ari Spears, who's a comedian, is beefing with Ice Cube. He said,
I saw that.
He said nothing Ice Cube has ever done has moved him, either musically or in the movies or the big three. I'm like, really? Nothing? It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry.
Oh, he just said it. I'm not a big fan of what he's doing. I mean,
multiple times,
right? But I mean, that doesn't mean there's beef. I don't believe that.
Well, when you respond,
what was the context of the comment? Like, did
somebody
ask
him? Yeah, he didn't put. They were talking about lyricists in hip hop, and he did not put Ice Cube in with the top 5 or top 10 of lyricists, which is like, are you out of your mind? And then he goes on to explain, and then he gets even deeper, and it's just crazy. And now 50 Cent jumped in. It's like, oh my God, come on now, dude. Just why?
Yeah.
It's Ice Cube. Are you kidding me?
It seems to be working for him.
Yes, although
he seems to have been fairly popular and successful.
Heard his new movie is not. It's not good, or it's not doing well. War of the Worlds. Ice Cube's got one on Netflix.
People haven't been liking
right,
it.
But again, when has Ice Cube made a movie for awards or anything like that? His movies are just to entertain people.
That's what I thought.
Get 2 hours by. That's it.
I have one beef with Ice Cube. I think I told his son that one time. He lied straight to my face about The Ghost of Mars. One of his movies way back in the day.
Oh.
Yeah, he told me it was good.
Oh.
Like, he really looked like this is really good.
Nobody bats 1,000.
I mean, but dude, it was
misses.
like the opposite. Yeah. And like, dude, you lied right to my face.
Hey, look,
I know
the man is doing okay.
Yeah,
he's doing all right.
I love Cube.
Like I feel like he's probably waking up this morning in a pretty good mood.
Okay, I'll set it this way.
Like, stuff's worked out for me pretty good.
How many Cube songs can you name? I'm sure you can name Today Was a Good Day.
I know that one by name.
Does anyone here hate that song?
Nah.
Okay. Ari Spears hates that song. How do you hate that song? Everyone loves that song.
Speaking of that song, there's somebody, I went down this rabbit hole one time, and somebody broke down the song, and they try to figure out what day he's talking about.
I've seen that same thing.
You seen that?
Yeah.
Trying to break down the day.
He mentions in the lyrics. It's about they mention the day of the week and the Supersonics.
Right.
And so somebody went through old NBA schedules and found I forget exactly what the lyric is, but it's like on Tuesday they beat this, and so they found a date where the Lakers played the Sonics on a Tuesday, and he mentions a box scored thing where they actually found the game that he's referencing.
Oh, no way!
Yeah.
Okay, so when I think of Kasim and DeAndre, you better mess around with a triple double. That's you. I'm setting up this 1v1. You and DeAndre. I can't wait for this. You better shoot, man. Don't let me down.
I won't disappoint you. I promise.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
I got you.
Sorry. Yes. That beat just took me into a whole different level. Yeah.
So you asked the
whole
question,
different place, yes.
that how many Ice Cube songs could I name? The answer is probably 0. However, if you played the music and said, this is Ice Cube, I'd say, oh, I know that one.
Yeah.
I just don't know the names of anything.
I think everybody in America knows that song.
Yeah.
Today Was a Good Day.
Yeah.
It's played everywhere.
I bet I know.
And you know his voice.
20 songs. I know his voice. But if you said list them by name of the song, I would maybe get 1 or 2.
Okay, that's fair. But you know it when you hear it. That's Ice Cube.
I know it when I hear it. I might know that it's Ice Cube.
Okay.
But,
all right.
Yeah.
You are purposely denying that man's impact, and that just drove me nuts. And I don't know why. I don't know why people do things. I don't know why we go to games and throw things at people. I don't know why we do this.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. We're going to be careful.
I'm just saying.
We're going to talk about it in a very respectful and mature way, but we're going to talk about it. Last night at the Sparks game, there was another sex toy thrown on the court.
Again.
It's the third time that it's happened in a WNBA game in the last couple of weeks. Here's my question. What's the win of the person that is doing this? And here's what I'm asking. Because here's the order of operations that you have to decide that you're going to execute on a given night.
Yes. You're going to have to wake up.
Number one, you're going to have to wake up.
Yes.
I'm going to
Today,
I'm just assuming you have to go purchase said item.
How much are they? You guys, anybody knows?
I'm unaware. You go ahead and Google that on your work computer.
We should come in there just on that question alone.
Yeah. I got to go pick up the item.
Yes.
I got to smuggle it into the arena.
Yes.
I have to take the item out of my pocket / bag / wherever it is. I'm concealing said item.
Correct.
I have to hurl said item onto the court in the middle of the game where the players are gathered. In this case, they were lined up to shoot a free throw. And then what happens? I might get arrested.
Probably.
I might get banned from the arena forever.
You should be.
I am looked at universally as somebody that is just lost their damn mind.
I think we should do that.
What is the win for the guy that's like, hey guys, guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to go to the Sparks game. I'm going to sneak in a sex. I'm going to chuck it on the court.
Are we sure it's a dude though?
I know.
Yeah.
You're okay. Fair enough.
Could be anybody.
The person.
Yes.
I'd be fairly comfortable saying it's a man.
I
but
would
but
tend
you're
to
right.
lean that way,
but
but
you're
we
right.
don't know.
You're
Right.
right. Hey, what'd you do last night? Oh, I went to the Sparks game. I threw a sex toy on the court. Okay, why?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is the win for being the sex toy chucker?
Okay, so I think we should give them, whoever it is, everything they want and actually shame them. Put their face on TV. This is the moron that did it. Let's tell his church, his school, his job, everything. Everyone, this is what this moron did.
I don't understand.
Well, then the problem with that is, what if they give you some sort of monologue or diatribe about it's some political stunt?
Then you don't have to repeat it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I've seen this before with these people that jump onto the field. What do you call it?
Streakers.
Streakers. They have something they're promoting, talking about it, and standing up for, and they run around to get people's attention and stop the game. It could be something like that.
Yeah.
But if it's just a bunch of idiots doing idiot stuff, then I would make sure that everyone knows who it is and who did it.
This is a poor way to try to go about making a statement. I don't think that whatever statement you're going to make on the heels of said thrown sex toy is going to be received in a meaningful way.
Okay, Kim Kardashian got like red paint thrown on her. People throw meat at people, like at vegan folk. So I don't know. I don't know why you're doing this. This is the third time.
That's my question.
I don't know why, but this is the third time. But if this were another sport, I think it might be front page news.
It is front page news now.
I mean, like, everyone would be talking about it.
I mean, it's on the front page of ESPN.com.
It should be.
It is the second slugged story, or at least it was an hour or so ago. It was, Max Muncy hits a couple of home runs.
Right.
Sex toy thrown at Sparks game.
So it sounds funny to us Animal House, sophomoric, hangover, whatever, old school people, right? Okay, so you know this in soccer. Guys get bananas thrown at them all the time, and there's chants that go on. That's like taunting. So I don't know what the hell this means. I don't know why they're doing it. All I know is I wish it would stop. It makes no point to me. I don't know what the hell is going on, but this is the third time. This is a problem.
Third time in a relatively short amount of time.
Yes.
It's been a week and a half, couple weeks.
Across different arenas. Too.
Yeah, that's a great point, Kasim. Like, it's happened in 3 different places, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Like, and not to... 2 of them have been green. I don't know if that's part of
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know, nor do I care to speculate. It feels like, when I saw it again, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Again?
There it is again. The first reaction, I don't know who it was, but she kicked it. I kept rewinding that.
That's Kelsey Plum.
Kelsey Plum just gave it a big boot. You know what I mean? Just kicked that thing right out of there. I mean, how would you react if somebody threw that thing at you?
I don't know.
Yes.
I have
Bro,
not had
there would be no more basketball. I'm looking for you. That would be freaky. I don't know what to make of that.
Yeah,
that's weird.
You bring up a good point. Like, the response from the players, from both coaches, has been this is about what you would expect, which is it's unacceptable. We're people are here to watch the game, et cetera, et cetera. But it's funny, and this has kind of been the story over the last couple of weeks. There haven't been too many stories that at least that have popped onto my radar where I'm looking at my sports news that haven't been related to this. It's
True.
a weird, it's oddly cut through in a way for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
But it's like,
well, if
here
it's
we go
not your
again.
preference, I mean, we like NASCAR, but on our terms.
Yeah.
If there's a wreck, we'll watch.
Yeah.
If it's just a normal race, we probably won't. That's just how this stuff goes. But 3 times, that's an issue. I don't know who's doing it. I don't know why. But what I'm scared of is finding out exactly why. I hope it's what we think. It's just a bunch of bubbleheads.
My guess is it's idiots.
Okay.
Idiots that they do not have a larger plan in place to try to, this is it'd be funny. I really do feel like it's that's the level of sophistication is, hey, guess what I have in my pocket?
There can't be a Vegas angle to this, could there?
No.
Because they can bet and wager on anything, right?
Oh.
That another one's going to hit the court, yes or no?
Yes.
I mean, probably somewhere. I don't know.
That also did cross my mind.
I don't think this is a master play. This is not the crime of the century. This is idiots.
Okay.
This is, it'd be funny. Yeah, to you and your idiot moron
Is this the same guy that brings the beach balls to the baseball game and he's like, let me step it up a notch and throw something else?
No, because the beach ball might be a mild nuisance at a Dodger game. I don't really care if you have one or not, but it's not pornographic.
No.
You know what I mean? It's just
and it doesn't go on the field.
Right.
Yeah.
It not very, at least not intentionally.
You're right,
Sometimes they'll have, but if they were batting around giant inflatable things, then it would be a different story. You know, if somebody lobbed a rubber
you've seen those things
donut out there, I don't
Yes.
think we're not really talking about it. It's just an idiot threw something onto the court.
What do you call those things that hang on the back of those trucks?
Yes.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
You throw those onto the floor. It's almost the same thing, right? Yes. We'll see. What if it's a kid? See?
No, I don't see. What's your point?
What if it's a child? I don't know. Like, I don't know what the point is.
I feel like that's probably not what's happening.
You never know.
Look, I do know. I do know without knowing.
He could have stole it from his parents' room.
I'm going to tell you exactly who it is without knowing who it is.
Okay.
It is someone below the age of 30 that thinks it's funny.
Okay.
That is there to amuse their friends in a way that a
minus
immature person would think is amusing.
Okay.
This isn't a 60-year-old
under
guy
30 dude.
out there.
Under 30 dude.
A man under 30. Yes.
Okay.
I think that's probably what it is.
That's the bet. Okay. I can't wait to see who this dude is. If they catch him. Did they catch him? Do you know? Because it looked like the players saw where it came from.
What I read last night, they had not identified or made an arrest or anything like that.
Sign him.
There's an easy joke here that I'm not going to make. But,
you know what? The Browns should sign him. That's a pretty good arm. If you can get it all
I want
the
to
way
talk about that.
Yeah, onto the crowd. Nobody sees you do it. That's awesome.
They need lots of quarterbacks, and if you can throw, I guess you can get a job in Cleveland. That's coming up next. Plus the Far Side, straight ahead, 710 ESPN. It is official. Next Gen is the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing, and electrical team of SoCal sports fans. And I don't know if you've looked at your weather app, but it is coming. It's going to be hot. So beat the heat with Next Gen this summer and make sure your air conditioning is running at its best. And if it's not, they can fix it. And if they can't fix it, they can replace it, right? Your air conditioning and one-stop shop with Next Gen. Backed by thousands of five-star reviews, you know you can trust Next Gen for quality work and peace of mind. So, and for a limited time, they're offering you a free ozone-free air purifier with any new AC install. Enjoy less dust in your house, cleaner air, and supreme comfort all year long. And they've got you covered every which way. They're going to come out 7 days a week. They've got financing options available. They've got lifetime warranty options available. They've got 5-star service. So what more could you ask for when it comes time to get that air conditioning cranked up so your house feels cool exactly the way that you want it? And you do it by calling NextGen, 833-3NEXTGen, 833-3NEXGEN, or nextgenairandplumbing.com.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes, LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
I auditioned for Old Broadway once, only I was off-key, off-beat, and off-stage.
Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
It's gonna be hot thunder from down under, live August 15th.
Number 2.
The Marketplace, because poke, pizza, and pork ribs are a party on your plate.
And the number 1 reason.
Football is back. Grab a beer, give your team a cheer. Need I say more? Watch everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
Morongo, good times.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could it be lower testosterone?
Lower T.
Happens to most guys after 40. I was in the same boat until I started using Nugenix Total T2.
Total T2, the new one I've seen on TV.
Yep, it's the next generation testosterone booster for both free and total testosterone. It's packed with even more man-boosting power, sending nitric oxide levels skyrocketing in just 3 hours.
It actually works?
I feel like I'm in my 20s again. I've got more energy, better results in the gym, and things are even better in the bedroom. Send them a text and get a complimentary bottle.
Text now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the #1 testosterone brand at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, absolutely free. Text SIZZLE to 369-369. That's SIZZLE to 369-369. SIZZLE to 369-369.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into the land of shadow and substance, of things and ideas you've crossed over into the far side.
I'm in the far side.
You're in the far
Let's
side.
Go.
It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Do you know what helped?
4 or 5 hour ride.
I jumped in the ocean. It helped.
Between science and superstition.
I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel fast. I want to feel naked out there.
And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. The far side.
Got to get into this Shedeur thing, but that's later on. And there's been a lot of things that have happened, like shenanigans and playing with playing time to make sure guys get or don't get bonuses. So I would not be shocked. We'll get into that in a minute.
Okay.
I have a question for you and the room.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Heel.
Stops me every time. Or LeBron James. That all fits.
Yeah, that works too.
What is your favorite day of the week?
Oh, that's easy.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is funny. Okay, Friday and Saturday by far are leading the way as favorite days of the week.
Sure.
What's yours?
Friday.
Friday is your favorite. Why?
Because I get a little bit of everything on a Friday. I am lucky enough to be one of these people that likes to go to work. Okay?
Yes.
So I get a work day that I enjoy, but I also get the back end of the day. I can go do whatever I want, spend time with friends and family or my wife or whoever, go out, have a good time if I choose, and I got nothing the next day.
You're free.
I'm free.
Okay.
Saturday.
Yes.
Even though those are all, you don't get the work part, which is fine, but Saturday leads into Sunday, and if I'm banged up on Sunday, I'm not going to have a good Monday.
Okay, so Friday.
It gives me a little runway.
What's your favorite? Kasim?
Thursday.
Why is Thursday your favorite
Thursday
day?
is
Okay.
like, I feel like the
Thursday
feeling,
is running at third place.
The
okay.
feeling of knowing Friday is tomorrow is almost
Good
as good as like, oh, today's Friday.
It's like the third lap in the mile. I can gut through this.
Yeah.
And one more and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like Thursday. And Thursday was a good club night. Thursday was a great club night for that reason.
Thursday was the best night when you're in college.
Yes.
Because you just blow off class on Friday and you get a 3-day weekend.
I can gut through this hangover tomorrow and get to Saturday and feel better.
And plus 90210 was on Thursday nights.
Fair enough. Yes, fair enough. What's your favorite day?
Saturday for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same reasons?
Well, I mean, Friday you get work done and you do your regular Friday routine, whatever, if there's a routine in your life. But Saturday, like, I get to sleep in, I get to, stay out late or whatever it is that we're doing. And plus, I have time with my kids mostly all of Saturday. I don't have to take them anywhere. I don't pick them up. So Saturday, it's my day.
See, I love for everything you said. I love Saturday too. Except I no longer am a person. I'm a thing. I'm dad. So dad must do. Dad must watch. Dad must take me everywhere. So I don't get the rest I need. You know what I mean?
I do.
I'm taking care of everyone else. But I love it. I love that part. But it's weird.
I need runway as I get older.
Just a little
bit.
bit.
I need some runway on the back end, and
Yes.
the runway's longer if you lean into Friday.
Yes.
If the runway's short, if you lean into Saturday.
Oh, I thought you meant like hours in the day just
No,
to be.
no.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about my kids are old. You still have little kids.
Yeah.
Like they don't. I'm on my own program.
So you know, and I'm sure you're going through this. So when you do have those hours to yourself, my kid will like infringe upon that.
Sure.
Like, you're not supposed to be out of bed this early. This is my time. Please go back to bed.
I can't sleep in anymore either. That
Really?
sucks. No.
But even if I'm not sleeping in, I'm just doing stuff. This is my time. She'll come down and just stand there. And now it's not my time. It's our time.
Mr. Hand.
This is weird. So, according to this little ratio or ranking system, my favorite day of the week is actually everyone's least favorite day of the week. And I'm trying to, like, pump it up and be rep my day. I love Tuesdays. Tuesdays are actually awesome because of everything you said. Monday, you're getting back into it. That's like your warm-up.
Okay.
Tuesday is where you hit your freaking stride.
Yeah.
Is where you learn from the week past, you're through the hard part, and you come out of the gate flying. I have renamed Wednesday. It's no longer hump day. It's downhill day. It starts on Tuesday.
Okay.
Downhill, all gas, no brakes, right into Thursday.
Yeah.
We can gut it out on Friday, rest on Saturday. I love Tuesdays.
I appreciate the sales job, but I'm not buying
No?
it. No.
I love Tuesdays.
I'm glad you do, because here's my version of Tuesday. Okay, my version of Tuesday, because Monday you're refreshed. You had the weekend. There's a lot. You know, I'm ready to go. I got a couple of days off. I'm still feeling pretty good about the weekend on Monday. Tuesday is, I'm not anywhere close to the next weekend. I already have been working this week. I got a long way. I can't even pretend that I'm
but
towards
you're off
the end
and
of the
going.
week.
You know, it's not
Yeah,
Monday.
but we barely. You know what it is?
The boat is left. We're gone. I learned. We're better. Let's go.
You know what it is?
What?
I'm going to steal your analogy.
Yeah.
You're halfway through the first lap of the mile.
Okay.
It's like, oh damn.
But that's
I'm not even halfway home and I'm dying.
Sometimes that's the roughest point. But I love Tuesdays, and I was shocked. I had to look this up. I'm like, let me see if people actually like Tuesdays. Nope, it's the least favorite day of the week by a wide margin.
Yeah,
it's actually it's like Moneyball. So Friday and Saturday are the favorites.
Yeah.
Followed quickly by Sunday, then Thursday, then Wednesday and Monday. 50 feet of crap, and then Tuesday.
And then us.
Right. That's where it is. I love Tuesdays. I'm taking Tuesdays back.
I do like the Saturdays when, like, my kids jump into the bed, and it's just because you're not going to have that for long, you know?
This is true. Dude, it's happening. It's happening in real life. Like, I've heard other parents say this. Like, you have them until high school, and then they leave. So I haven't seen my oldest daughter in, like, 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Hit or miss, like visits and whatnot, gone. So from that point, I spend every waking minute I can with my little one.
They come back.
Because they're in the 5th grade. They do. But man,
dumped in cold water like that, man.
Well, I'm just saying I got a particularly full deck at the moment, so today might not be the best day to ask me.
And my brother says you have to be prepared for when they do come back, because they do come back.
No, they do.
Yes.
And look, if it's the oldest cliche in the world, but if you could run it back with the knowledge you have after having run the race the first time, it would be much better.
Yes, that's why I had to apologize. I was not mad.
Yeah.
I was just naked.
Yeah.
I was in my room in the elements, getting ready.
You spend a lot of naked time in your house.
It's the time. I'm just doing my stuff and, going all over and thinking, and this is my moment.
Like, I'm picturing
I hear those footsteps coming. I'm like, oh.
Are you just, like, folding laundry, or what are we doing?
Whatever. Oh, something else. One more thing.
No, don't
you
just
fold laundry, right? Everybody folds laundry.
I actually like it.
What is your least favorite item of clothing to fold?
Sheets.
Sheets. Okay, I love sheets. Okay, you?
Socks. You have to find the pairs.
Give me your socks. I can do socks 24/7.
Me too.
Yes, I hate shirts.
Why?
Maybe because how they're so big and how I fold them, they just take the longest. I need the most space.
Sleeves over again.
But you need space for that.
Yeah,
I can't do that in front of the TV. I have to take that to the bed.
What about hangers?
What, hang them?
Hang everything.
You can't hang everything. You hang your T-shirts?
No, I don't. But I'm saying if you're talking about they take up a lot, they're going to take up less space if they're not folded.
No, I fold
in
them. They're just my least favorite. I'll do everything first and then do the shirts last.
As far as household chores go, I'll fold laundry all day.
Yes.
Doesn't bother me at all. What else do you do naked? You said anything.
You shot down the other one, so I'm
you
afraid
mentioned
to tell
cooking,
you.
which is basically an insanity plea.
That's not insanity.
Yeah,
Nobody's up. It's
there's
just me.
Fire.
Yeah, but it's on the stove, and I'm over here. I'm making I could be making
then
soup.
You're much more blessed than
I got to make the soup before they wake up. So the Far Side is powered by Highlands Leg Cramps and Highlands Leg Cramps PM. Get reliable leg cramp relief fast. I just hope nobody catches me.
I'd have to get really close to the stove. I'm just saying.
Come on.
How tight do you get to the stove, man?
He's on the other side of the room.
Come on, stop it.
You brought it up.
Yes,
I don't know.
come
I
on.
don't know. Fantasy football fans, this is your moment. The ESPN LA Fantasy Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino Thursday, August 28th with Sedano and Cap live at 3. And the draft is kicking off at 6 o'clock. So reserve your League of 8 right now at ESPNLA.com. Prizes all season long thanks to Hollywood Park Casino, Park, Party, and Play. You said you want to talk about Shedeur. He's going to start on, I think the game's Friday, right?
That's what they see. It's so funny. I don't know what the hell Cleveland is doing.
Let's figure it out. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA sports talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. Made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hey, soccer fans, are you ready for a shot at some serious soccer excitement? San Antonio Cardinale Wine is giving you a chance to win tickets to a major upcoming soccer game. Imagine being there live, experiencing the thrill of world-class soccer firsthand. It's easy to enter. Just visit soccerdreamticket.com. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity from San Antonio Cardinale, your perfect game day wine. Head to soccerdreamticket.com now for details and your chance to score big.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Take me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
I know this
apparently, today is a good day.
Yeah.
So apparently, this is a bad song if you listen to Aries Spears, and I love Aries. I do. He's a funny dude. We hung out a few times. I don't get this stance. This is a weird hill to die on. It's just so funny.
I mean, it's just the guy who doesn't like the other guy's stuff. That's it. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's
But the
it's
way
his opinion, though.
he went out of his way to disparage. If you don't like it, say you don't like it. But when you,
I like it.
I love it. Come on. I've had some great moments to this song. This was a great summer.
Cooking.
Yes. Anyway.
Cooking what?
Stop.
Not bacon.
Will you stop? Gross.
Yeah.
So I've seen I've witnessed some stuff that happened on a football field, on a football team that defied belief. And it brings the business to the sidelines, which rarely happens. As if you come off the field and you're standing next to a dude that's a starter. And why are you out here? Well, they're not letting me play. What do you mean they're not letting me play? I don't know. They just told me I was out. And then after the game, this is usually lost seasons. You're not making the playoffs. It's a different deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, you find out he had some sort of performance bonus.
Sure.
If he plays an X amount of percent of the game, he's going to make $1 million.
Right.
Now, in this case, I don't think the guy deserved it. He didn't play that well. But had he gone out there again, you'd owe him more money. So, But it just seemed weird. Like, wow, they do that? And there was one more. The first was a guy named Jesse Hester, the receiver.
Yeah.
He had a catch streak that was going. It wasn't talked about a lot, but it was like a catch in 150 straight games, whatever it was. It was a great record to have. That means you were there, kind of like Cal Ripken.
Yeah.
And they let it expire. Like, we were losing. He was sitting on the bench. You could have let him go back out and catch a pass.
And there was no economic component?
There might have been. I don't know. I was young, so I did. But the fact that he had a streak that we could have extended, and they just chose not to. That's the one that got me.
We've seen teams do the opposite, too, where like a consecutive game streak, you just get put in very briefly so it continues, even though you're not going to really impact the game in a meaningful way. I think Pete Alonso did that recently, where he came in and pinch hit late in the game.
Get something.
Just to kind of be in it.
Sub a guy in basketball, get the rebound, he gets a triple-double. I've seen it before, but just rarely when the business happens. So this stuff in Cleveland is not making sense. So they have 4 quarterbacks. Then they just added a 5th.
Tyler Huntley.
Which is completely screwball.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. So from what I was hearing from people around the league that have been that put eyes on the Browns, they said Shedeur is outperforming the other 4.
Okay.
He looks the best in practice.
Okay.
Now, it could be rose-colored glasses. They could have an agenda. I don't know. It's just what they're telling me. So then you look at the depth chart, and he's 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't taken reps with the ones yet. And then Cleveland's going to start him in preseason game number 1?
Yeah, on Friday night, I think. I think that's the game.
What are we doing? What are you doing?
I have no earthly idea, because
I don't think they do.
This is fascinating to me. If it's just total, absolute incompetence, that's almost the best possible answer, right?
Yes.
And because if it's just, I'm so bad at this that I don't know what the hell I'm doing, at least that's not nefarious. Right.
Yes.
I'm just stupid. I'm not evil. Stupid is less offensive
I'm
than
just
evil.
not as good at this as other people.
I don't
That's
understand how to build a team. I don't know how to draft. I don't know how to put people in positions to succeed. That is oddly the best explanation as to what's going on, because this makes no sense. To your point, what the hell is the goal here? You obviously didn't value this guy enough to pick him high in the draft. You took another quarterback ahead of him. Dylan Gabriel went ahead of him. You take him, to your point about the people that you've spoken to, he's doing well, only you don't put him in a position to be at his best because you're not putting him with some number ones. But now we're going to throw him out in a preseason game without the proper preparation, which will probably go somewhere between bad to very bad.
Right. Now, I don't know if the ones are going. I yet to be determined if the number 1 Brown offense is going out there. A team like that probably needs more work. They're not like the Rams. I think you need to go out there and get as much work as possible.
Agreed.
So I'm assuming the ones are going out there. So he hasn't taken reps with them all camp, but you're going to start him. So I was scrolling through Twitter, and I came across Louis Riddick, and it's a dude I like and respect. And he was talking with, I can't remember his name. He's always on with, anyway. What he was implying was the Browns are setting up Shedeur Sanders for failure.
On purpose.
That's what he was saying. It sounds like a setup, was the quote. And it really does.
To what end? Why would they want, assuming he's right, why would they want to set him up?
Let's throw the quarterback in with guys that haven't really repped with him.
Yep.
It's almost guaranteed to go bad. And then you can say, I told you, this is why. We drafted him in the 5th round.
Why would they want to embarrass their own player?
I don't know. This is weird. And didn't you have the owner basically come out and say, I didn't want the guy to begin with?
Yeah.
So why'd you take him?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand this. This is a mess. It's crazy. I actually hope he goes out there and stinks
I was just going to say.
So they cut him. And then go find some other place to play. Really, get out of there. That might be the best thing in the world for you. Just go out there, do what you do. If it goes bad, so be it. Cut you.
That's interesting. The way that he can control this is to go out there and be great.
Right.
And you know, it's football. You can never be great on your own. You need guys to block. You need guys to catch. You need guys to get open. You need a lot of teammates to step up for you as well. But I understand. I don't like it. I understand, to kind of go back to where you started. I owe this guy $1 million if he plays, in 12 games, and he's played in 11. We're not going anywhere. Sit him on the bench. I don't like it, but I get it.
During the game.
I save $1 million.
Right.
Okay? That this guy's got this, incentive. If he scores 10 touchdowns, we're gonna make sure he doesn't. It's stupid, but I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I do not get. We just drafted this guy. We're presumably invested in him to some degree. We spent a draft pick on him.
Right.
Why would I go out of my way to sabotage him right away?
My guess is I don't think they want him to start. I believe the owner. I don't think he wanted him or the circus.
But then why is he here? He's the owner of the team.
They selected it. That's what I mean. That's part of the dysfunction going all the way back to Deshaun Watson, to the whole debacle with Myles Garrett, and then to here having this many quarterbacks.
Yeah.
It's a mess, and it starts at the top, and I'm trying to be respectful here. So the reason he's in Cleveland, I have no idea, but it seems like they're looking for a reason to get rid of him.
Why not just cut him?
I think this is that's what Louis Riddick is implying.
Yeah.
He's going to go out. He's not going to look good. Then you'll have a reason to cut him. Because if he goes out and looks, or it look bad, if he goes out and looks good and you still cut him, then you look bad.
But isn't the risk here? And the risk is pretty obvious. What if he's not bad? Like, if you really want him out, then just get him out and say, he was this, that, and the other thing. It's not going to work out here. We wish him the best in his future endeavors. The thing you say after you fire everybody. But if they put him out there, what if he throws a couple of touchdown passes?
That's the other thing.
Now you can't cut him.
You can't cut him because you need a starter. You can't cut a guy that actually looks good. That's what I mean. I think they're making it hard for him to look great, and we'll see if he can overcome. And I don't think a guy like and this is what he was trying to say. And it was misconstrued. He's a Sanders. He's been trained for this.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually is. This actually fits his skill set, preseason football. Not a lot of game planning. You're going to have to dodge a lot of people. Run around. That seems just like Colorado at this level. So he may wind up throwing it back in their faces by looking great.
This is one of those times where if I've made my decision, I want you out. I'm not – I'm just going to get you out. I'm not going to try to humiliate you on your way out because it could blow back on me. It could be a mistake. If he goes out there, and like you said, let's say he just makes a couple of plays just because he's a good football player, right? And now I cut you a couple. It's like, what?
Right.
But hoping that it fails, hoping that it's a disaster. And
I don't know what to do. I really don't, because both of those rookies, if you can't keep them all, and if you try to put one on the practice squad, somebody's going to claim him.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you do. Do you start Flacco to begin? I don't think Kenny Pickett is going to be there, but who knows? But that's what I mean. You're going to have to keep more than 3.
Basic competency, DeMarco. We've talked about it overnight. It's the ultimate compliment. Like, you know what's up. You know how to do this. Like the Pete Carroll, when the Raiders hired him, it's like, he knows how to do this.
Right.
Whether they'll win 12 games or not, I don't know. But he knows how to do this.
And walks in with a Colorado shirt.
Yeah,
Clinton Yates.
Perfect time.
Right on time. Have you heard this whole discussion about Shedeur? He's going to play?
There's a couple of things I think about Shedeur. Number one, I don't think you can underplay, frankly, how well he's handled all this. He's been put in a bizarre situation, not just because he is son of, but because of this roster situation, which is ridiculous. I don't know what the Browns are thinking. Harry Douglas called it a hostage situation because in reality,
that's great.
Because if you're going to hold 4 active guys, that means you can't put a guy on a practice squad, or you're not putting a guy on a practice squad, which means nobody else can access them. And if I'm a Dylan Gabriel, or even if I'm Kenny Pickett, I'm furious. It's like, what are we doing? And you can't get rid of Shedeur for one kind of obvious reason. The jersey sales are real. He's leading every rookie in jersey sales because people in Cleveland are buying them. And I don't want to say that plays into your football decision, but like,
if it were ever going to play into a football decision, it would play into a football decision in a place like Cleveland.
Exactly right. And that's where I think that I give a lot of credit to Shedeur for not kind of goosing this situation. He's simply accepted his route. That said,
he's just being a quarterback.
This is the biggest game of his life coming up. He's got to look like he belongs. Otherwise, all of this is a moot point, and I think he can go, quite frankly.
Clinton, this fits his skill set.
I do, too.
It is. This is all about quarterbacks moving around, mobility, throwing the ball on the move, and looking good doing it.
And listen,
he may actually throw it in their faces and look great.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm not some super football guy, but I've seen Shedeur play with my eyeballs on a football field a couple different times. And what he has, Travis, is that he's got this ability to make guys think that they can win. And if you're the Browns, that alone is giving you all sorts of credit to me.
I agree with all of this. The part that the disconnect is the the assumption of this, what you talked about, it was Louis Riddick.
Louis Riddick, yes.
Why would there be a setup where there's a possibility of the opposite of what you're trying to accomplish? Because if I want to sabotage a guy, I'm not sabotaging him in public, where if it goes the other way, now I'm screwed.
Yeah, I think the problem is that Gabriel also got hurt. And so, like, it would be one thing if just one guy was injured, because then you could say, all right, well, the cards just didn't shake out. But with two guys down, and I can't remember who the fifth quarterback is that they brought in last week. Yeah, I mean, that's not a realistic. That's not a realistic option. But I think the double injury really helps Shedeur here a lot, and he's got to play. I mean, you cannot ask for a better circumstance if you're a fifth-round pick. Never mind Shedeur Sanders.
I'm dying to meet him.
Yeah,
I know Dad. I know what Dad's about. I'm assuming he's like him.
He's not like him.
I mean, at least on the field or the competitive edge.
I think what he's different in this regard, and this is just in my personal interactions with him, he's got the very Gen Z chillness that changes on the field, but I don't know how that correlates to the average football coach who likes to yell and scream and break pencils and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not that excitable. That's just not the kind of guy that he is. Even in the music that he makes, he's kind of chill flow kind of guy. So, it's an attitude thing that is very different from his father, but I don't think it changes who he is on the football field.
I'm going to start breaking pencils during the break.
I did hear the breaking pencils, right?
I love that. All right. Big CY is here.
Yes,
if
sir.
you're here, I feel like we got to talk a little bit of baseball. I want to talk a little Roki Sasaki and what I do not want to have happen coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN, and listen all week to this show, the Trav and DeMarco Show, for your chance to win $100 in gift card to Islands Restaurants. Call 877-710-ESPN. I'm going to give you that number again, 877-710. ESPN. Caller number 7 right now will win. Make sure to check out Island's signature Big Wave with cheese for just $10. Available only for a limited time. Listen all week, 9 to noon on 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it.
Yeah, tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
The Shoresy Fall Classic returns. Join the cast of the hit TV show Shoresy as they take on NHL alumni from the Los Angeles Kings. December 14th, 3 p.m., Crypto.com Arena. On sale now at AXS.com.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Mace here. These days it feels like there's advice for everything. Cold plunges, gratitude journals, and screen detoxes. But how do you know what actually works for you? Using trusted resources and talking to live therapists can help you break through the noise. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
The Freeway Series is heating up, and ESPN LA is throwing a watch party in the San Gabriel Valley. Join us at Clearman's Galley, located at 7215 North Rosemead Boulevard in San Gabriel, on Wednesday, August 13th, starting at 6 p.m. Come hang with the ESPN LA crew, catch the big game, and enter for your chance to win Angels tickets and more. So wear your Dodgers or Angels gear and root for your team at the Freeway Series Watch Party, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball.
Get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA teaming up to kick off the 2025 football season in style. We're giving away a pair of tickets for 2 lucky winners for the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. No purchase necessary. Got to be 18 or older and a legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August 22nd. Visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. This giveaway administered by AARP. Enter now.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show, now mornings 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Yeah, he's going to go
Take that, Aries.
Full on. And we mentioned this earlier. Yesterday, a first happened in Major League Baseball, or at least a first in the StatCast era where we're able to measure just about anything and everything on a baseball diamond. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. hit a 104-mile-an-hour fastball for a home run. It is the fastest pitch ever recorded that was hit for a home run in the StatCast era. 104, Yates.
They call that turning it around. Turning around a $104 is insane work.
Guys want to hear it? I got it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Gurriel, left field, and we're tied. He got him. 439 feet. Gurriel's second tonight. You know, it's never easy to hit a fastball like that.
Well, the typical knowledge, DeMarco, obviously, is that the faster it comes in, the faster it goes out. But once you get up in the triple digits, if you can't see that thing, it doesn't matter how fast it's coming. That is an incredible swing.
Yes.
I mean, what's the fastest pitch you think you could hit? This was a question asked on my program this
Me
morning.
personally?
Yeah, like these days.
Today, at 53 years old?
Yeah. Like you think you could – I said I couldn't hit a pitch above 75.
Done 80 in the cage.
I think I could hit an 80.
You could still hit 80, you think?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Not
now
consistently.
I'd have to do it exactly like how Gurriel did it, which is I'm starting now.
Yeah, I know location, and I'm just
starting now, and I'm exactly.
I kept mine at 75. I was like, I don't think I could hit anything over 75.
I could hit any. I could do it.
Okay.
I wouldn't drive it, but I could get my bat on it.
Right.
Yeah. Anything over 80, I think I'm overmatched.
Tapped out. Yeah. It's really crazy to think that he even had the confidence to swing at that. I mean, that's where it really.
The problem is the wrong word. The challenge is I have to start. And I'm speaking as Gurriel here.
Yeah.
I have to start so early to be on time for a 104 that if it's at my head, I'm wearing it.
Yeah.
There's no way to, that's at me. I got to get the hell out of here. I have to start and just hope to run into it.
Sometimes
and he
you got to hang them out there.
The fighters will already be engaged at that point.
Well, okay, so from the other perspective, if you throw it 104 and it gets turned around, what does that do for your psyche?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
I mean, a guy catches up to a $104. You're like, all right, you got
Good
me.
job.
Yeah.
Tip your cap.
Good job.
Moving right along.
Good job. Try it again.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's one of those. All right.
Exactly. Sure. Your best, my best, you got me on one.
I throw my Superman pitch and you kill it.
Right. Not 104, but a guy that is triple digits and has thrown triple digits this year, and we haven't seen him in a while. And all the hype of the offseason, I think that anybody that was paying attention knew it was disproportionate to what the expectations were going to be, was Roki Sasaki.
Yeah.
I really, truly believe that had the Dodgers not opened their season in Japan, that Roki Sasaki opens the season in the minor leagues. I think that's probably how it was most likely to go. He's got electric stuff. He's got an incredible arm, but he is green. This is not Yamamoto, who came over a multiple-time Sawamura Award winner, a finished product, right? A finished professional pitcher. Sasaki was he might be great. And they shut him down, shoulder stuff. His velocity had dipped into the mid-90s instead of the high 90s, triple digits. Well, he's going to do a simulated game this weekend. He's going to go on a rehab assignment. And I heard words that scared the living daylights out of me. using him out of the pen in October.
Oh,
no blanking way.
Why are you guys both like poo-poo that?
Because he walks people.
Yeah, and you don't want somebody with that little high leverage experience at the big league level to be only relied on in that spot because of the way that his arm is working at the time. That's just too many risks in one place to just say, oh, well, he might be electric if it all comes together, maybe in a situation in the playoffs. That's too risky to me personally. I don't that's not my kind of man management when it comes to bullpen.
No.
Where'd you hear that?
No.
Yeah.
That he's
the
coming,
whispers? Yeah.
Just
the whispers.
What? No, he's pitching a simulated game this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go on a minor league. There's no room for him in the rotation.
No.
They are loaded up there. The only spot where you look at and say there's some need is the back end or the middle part. And he has not pitched in either of those spots. And I'm not saying this to judge the young man at all, but you saw how emotional he was when he was struggling early in the season. Like he's a baby. And not in like an emotional way. He's just getting started. He's going to be very good, I believe. That let's be extra careful here. And then just from a flat out strategic component, if you walk guys in the playoffs, it's a death sentence.
You're screwed.
You just can't walk people, and he walks a ton of people.
I don't want to say this and sound the wrong way, but DeMarco, this is a situation where if you were ever to look at what any potential downside is of what being the Dodgers is in terms of your scouting is so great, you've got all the money in the world, you might reach in situations where you don't need to and put guys in spots that are not actually helpful for their development. And I think this is one with Sasaki. It's a bit too big of a pond, and it was from the beginning, and you're right. If he had started in the minors and it had gotten up to this point, that's a totally different scenario than, hey, look at our brand new flashy pony.
Yeah.
Carrying it around the birthday party. Next thing you know, the pony takes a crap in front of the piñata. I'm using proverbial terms here.
Gotcha.
And then everybody's like, oh, what happened? And I think this is where a team that's not the Dodgers probably doesn't do that because they don't have those kind of embarrassment of riches to just take guys and say, we'll figure it out later. And I say all this to say, I really hope this works out for this kid.
Me too.
Because you never know. You talk about ruining guys. I don't think that they're on a ruinous level, but it's the biggest franchise in the world at this point. He's going to be in big spots if for whatever reason he just can't get it going. It's a big mistake to make from a roster construction standpoint. It's unfortunate because he's a nice guy.
Let me throw this at you guys. And does it change the way that maybe you do the math moving forward? Let's say he goes on a rehab assignment, looks good.
Okay.
You bring him back, and you don't put him in the rotation, but you use him deliberately in the sense of we're not going to put him in a ton of sticky spots. There are a lot of spots that relief pitchers come in that are as comfortable as you could reasonably expect.
I have a feeling I know what you're going to say here, but
and he does well.
Okay.
And he's not walking people. And he looks like a promising young arm, and he continues to improve incrementally through, let's say, the end of August through the early part of September. And then as you get into the middle of September, you start to put him in slightly more high leverage situations. He continues to pitch well. Does that change it to where all of a sudden because now we're getting down to roster, I got to figure out who I'm using in the playoffs,
The first name that came up was Kershaw.
In what regard?
If he pitches well.
Kershaw's going to be on that team.
You think so?
If he's
okay,
healthy,
I thought
he's
that's
going to be
where
on
you
that
were
team.
headed.
Well,
okay.
I think what you're asking, Travis, is do you just plain let him get back to whatever he wants to be, or do you try to find a role for him and say, go do that? That's the two questions you have from a strategy standpoint. And honestly, I think I'd take the latter. I don't know that just kind of letting him grow and saying, okay, if we get 15 decent appearances out of you, we're going to be. To me, I'm saying, you might want to be, you need to learn what your role is and figure that out, because that, to me, it's just a smarter way to get a kid back into shape because it's a little bit more focused.
But what if they need him? Like, because you look at what they have right now. What they have right now is a, knocking on wood, is a rotation that is full and healthy and lethal. Okay. So you got Ohtani, Snell, Glasnow, and Yamamoto. Okay. There's your four guys in the playoffs. All of those guys are healthy and pitching well. So I don't need a starting pitcher. What I do need is maybe a bridge guy or two. And they still have not found, maybe Brock Stewart will morph into this. Maybe Blake Trinan will rediscover his command. They don't have a shutdown guy at the back end. They don't have a guy that the big three outs, maybe they're in the seventh inning, maybe they're in the eighth inning. But They don't have that.
I'm not putting him in that position.
Okay.
I'm just not. I mean, honestly, when you were talking about this, the position I was thinking of is opener. To be quite honest, if you're going to find yourself doing that,
they might not need that.
They might not need that. But we remember how many bullpen games there were last year in the playoffs alone, and that was due to injury and other things. But that's where I'm thinking. If I'm saying, hey, here's a goal. You know what I'm saying? There might be a situation where you start a couple games, give me one, give me two, we'll see where you at. I'm not doing that with bullpen appearances. That's just not the order of operations I would take.
Real quick, he's healthy, and he's pitched like he's pitched this season. There's no way Clayton Kershaw is not on a playoff roster, right? No
I would
chance.
agree with that. I mean, if they're going to put him on all-star rosters randomly, they probably should put him on the playoff
again, there's no
roster.
stakes in an all-star.
No, I know, but I mean, I'm just saying that the reason why that happens is because there's probably not going to be another run, and I feel like leaving Kershaw off a playoff roster, and that's a tough decision.
How are you going to use him?
I don't know. You got to ask him. I think you ask him. I mean, and that's where, so that's a situation where I do trust a guy. I say, hey, Clayton, where do you think you can do this? Do you think you can be a spot guy? Do you think you could come in and get an out in an eighth? Where do you find your body? Because as a veteran that's given enough to the game, I trust him. Okay. I don't trust a Sasaki and say, oh, figure it out. We're going to put you there. No. That's where I'm asking the guy, the player.
At least somewhat disrespectful to not give him the ball to start a game in the playoffs?
This is what we're talking about regarding these commemorative handouts.
Yeah.
That's why it's a tough situation. I don't want to be the guy that has to tell Clayton Kershaw you might not make a roster.
Without question, their fifth best option as a starting pitcher.
Sure.
Now, that's not because he hasn't pitched well. It's because those other four guys are number ones.
Correct.
He is no longer a number one.
I wonder if Clayton Kershaw would have it in him to fall on that sword and say, you know what?
Hell no.
You don't need
I don't think so either.
No.
You don't think that's the trade-off for handing him an all-star game?
No.
I
think he thinks he can do it.
I'm guessing for him. He thinks the best option is him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll see. That's a good question to ask him, for sure. I'm that is more intriguing to me, frankly, than Sasaki at this point.
The only reason it is even a reasonable topic is because he's pitched so well.
Yeah, he's actually back in form.
You need him to pitch like this to get into the postseason, but if Snell, Yamamoto, Ohtani, and Glasnow are cooking, he's a piece that you don't have to have.
No, especially not if you get to skip a series.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which, who knows?
Yeah, we don't know about that. Sidebar question. And this is one of the things, DeMarco, this is the last thing I'll say before I get out of here.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
I asked about 10 people around the baseball world last week, just a basic question, because I kind of realized I didn't really know the answer myself. I just said, who do you think is going to win the World Series? And everybody was just like, I don't really know. That's kind of where we are with the baseball world right now.
Different question.
Yeah. Like, there's no real clear favorite as to who's probably going to win it all in the fall.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
If you had to pick somebody or something bad happens to you, who do you pick?
Dodgers.
I mean, the Dodgers, but I you know what I think is going to win the World Series? I think the Phillies are going to win the World Series.
Really?
It's a perfectly reasonable pick.
I think the Phillies are going to win
if
the
you
World
were
Series.
just saying,
can't leave on that.
something bad. I'm going to take the team with the best players.
Philly?
They've been the best team over the past 5 seasons that has not won the World Series,
and they've fixed their bullpen too.
That's my thing. There's a little bit of due theory for me, and the due theory is kind of BS.
Okay,
but the due thery kind of applies to the Phils to me. They're a little too good.
Ahead of the due thery is they're really good, and they got better at the deadline.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. I'll go with that.
So did South though. Just saying.
Yeah,
just saying.
I'm going to need to see it.
Just saying. That's true. All right, boys. Good to see you.
Always good.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Fact Cap coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Hey, leg cramps are no joke. I don't have to tell you that. You already know if you've been through it. Nothing feels worse than locking up when you're doing something. When you're running on the treadmill, running outside, or playing basketball, and you just lock up. Your hammy, your calf, your hip, if you're Shohei Ohtani, it just absolutely sucks. So let me tell you what you can do right now. Go to either Walgreens, Walmart, or CVS and buy you some Highlands leg cramps right now. I wish I had these on me back in the day. I wouldn't have to deal with those leg cramps at night. I'm retired now, but cramps still sneak up on me, like I said, during those morning walks. Now I've got something that actually works. Highlands leg cramps tablets. They dissolve quickly under my tongue. They do not upset my stomach, even on an empty stomach, which is very, very important if you're doing the 18-hour fast or whatnot. This is perfect for it. No water needed, no waiting around, just boom. Leg cramps go away. Leg cramps don't care if you're a pro athlete, a weekend warrior, or just yelling at the TV from your couch. like everyone else. We all get cramps, so don't wait around like I did. Get ahead of the problem. Grab Highland's leg cramps right now. Available at Walmart, Walgreens, and CVS. You will thank me later, homeboy.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. Made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense. Use Thrive and protect your business.
Febreze. It's a classic odor tale. You fried fish for dinner, cleaned up, but the smell is still in the house. And the neighbors are coming over for game night. They're on their way. And then you spray Febreze Air Mist. Febreze Air starts working instantly to fight even your toughest odors, so you go from fish to fresh like that. Now all you have to worry about is Pam cheating at charades.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you tried online gaming. Who knew 12-year-old boys could be so mean? And where did they learn to swear like that? 2 hours of losing to these underage trash talkers, and you're starting to question if maybe you really should stick to pickleball and other boomer stuff. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Progressive knows when you own a boat or RV, it's like you're automatically on vacation, even if you're actually a marriage counselor in the middle of couples therapy. But in your mind, you're camping in Acadia, puttering around Frenchman Bay. Your boat and RV are both protected. You're lobster drenched in butter and... Uh-oh, did your clients just notice you weren't listening? Quick, do the thing where you just repeat back exactly what they said, but as a question. They bought it. Now back to Maine, earning an automatic discount bundling your boat or RV with your home or auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
For over 20 years, Purple Wave Auction has been the trusted leader in online auctions, offering the easiest way to buy and sell equipment. From bulldozers to backhoes and combines to cranes, we host multiple weekly auctions in construction, ag, and fleet equipment. With our no reserve format and sell where it sits approach, you can bid on local equipment without waiting for far-off auction dates. Get registered for free and start bidding today at purplewave.com.
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time. Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap right now.
Take it away, producer Emily.
Welcome to Factor Cap.
Wooder.
See, I thought you were going to say it.
Hi, guys.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Yay,
Yay, yay.
Yay, yay.
All right, it's time for Factor Cap. So, yesterday, I was cooking at home. No, I was fully clothed.
You try it sometime.
Weird.
Change your life.
You put on pants while you're making dinner. That's weird.
Try it sometime. It'll change your life.
Soccer shorts and a tank top. Anyway.
Yes. Makes for better spaghetti.
So I like something on the TV, at least in the background while I'm cooking or you know, doing something. You know? So
absolutely.
I had Rush Hour, you know, the movie Rush Hour. Jackie Chan. Yeah.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Exactly. So there's a restaurant I like going to here in Chinatown that's near the location where they shot this, and like I usually when people come from like Mexico, whatever, like kind of I take them there, for the food and just kind of check out the the where they shot the movie. But what I like about the movie, besides it's just action, whatever, fun movie, is towards the end or at the end when the credits are rolling, there's a blooper reel.
Yeah.
Back to Cap. They should do blooper reels more in movies.
100% fact.
Oh, okay.
Like, think about it. I don't know, Jorge, if you'll know this, or Kasim, if you'll know this, but think about DeMarco when we were kids, like middle school age.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe a little bit younger than that. There was a whole TV series on bloopers. Right?
Yes.
Where they would take outtakes from movies, TV shows, commercials
I do
where
remember
something had
this.
gone wrong. And they were really fun to watch. And when you see the character break and realize that they screwed it up and talk directly to camera, their co-hosts, or just kind of try to wing it in the moment, it's always fun. Yeah, absolutely.
Always
bring
good.
it back.
I'm gonna go Cap. In certain movies, absolutely, but not all movies. Like some movies want to leave you feeling a certain way. Like if you see a Tarantino type movie, you're supposed to leave in a certain type of mood.
Yeah,
and
that's a good
then
point.
If you do the outtakes, it takes you out of it.
Yeah, you're right
You know
about
what
that.
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you watch Gladiator and
Yeah.
all of a sudden Russell Crowe is, goofing around in his costume, it's like, oh, right.
You spent 2.5 hours building up Maximus, and then you make me laugh at him.
Yeah.
Some
That's a good
movies,
point.
not all. Yes.
Kasim?
I'm going to say fact. I think there's something fun about, like, watching something that didn't go right. Like, I mean, DeMarco, like, watching botches in, like, wrestling. Like,
All the
spots
time.
that didn't happen. Or,
Yes.
I think, like, watching a reel, like, towards the end of the movie of, like, it didn't go right.
True.
But
I love the
be interesting.
botchamania until, like, somebody really gets hurt. Then I don't
then
like
that's
it.
bad,
Yeah.
All right, so on my algorithm, I go to Disneyland often, take my kids. I went to SeaWorld, this summer, and then we're planning on going to Legoland. So like I get the algorithm for every amusement park, that's in town or whatever nearby. What I don't like is they're already sending stuff for Halloween in late July, early August. We should hold off on advertising the next season or what Halloween a month before, 30 days before. Like say, let's start in September. Not don't feed me Halloween in August. We should wait 30 days before the month.
Facts. So my daughter, the little one, is on these group chats, and she does it on her iPad so I can hear all these kids talking. And I'm leaving to go do something. And she said, what day is it? Yesterday?
Monday. Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday.
Tuesday is August what?
August 5th.
August 5th. And she says to her friend, what are you going to be for Halloween? And the anger that came up from my feet to my neck, I'm like, we haven't even got back to school yet.
I know.
And you're worried about Halloween.
I
So
know.
fact, and they do it to us by selling stuff, putting off the costumes. Fact.
Yeah, I wish that they didn't. I'm with you on fact that they shouldn't, but this is one of those fights that we're never going to win. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you go through a Costco or a place like that, they got Christmas stuff up. It's 100 degrees.
Wow.
And you see like fake Christmas. It's like it feels like it gets earlier and earlier and earlier. But like you said, this is
the way it goes.
this is capitalism, right? That they want to sell you a thing, and the sooner they can get it in front of you, the more
I
likely
need
you are
you
to
to
buy
do
it.
me a favor. When it gets to the dead of winter, remind me to buy beach chairs then.
Yeah.
Okay? Please
Yeah.
do. Like, put that in your Rolodex. Tell me, dead of winter, buy beach chairs.
You a beach chair guy or a camp chair guy?
Beach chair. I
Oh,
want the beach
you want the
chairs,
low one.
The low one where I could sit on the beach and
Yeah.
have some back support.
Okay.
But I need you to tell me when to go to Costco to buy
Okay.
them when they're at their lowest. Okay.
I'm a camp chair guy.
Oh, you like to be up?
I like to be up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Even on the beach?
Even on the beach.
Okay, fair
even
enough.
on the beach.
We'll buy chairs
the
together.
low is a challenge for me. The camp chair, beach chair, we'll buy a.
But if I'm in that
gross.
low beach chair, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving for the
Yeah,
rest
but
of the day.
eventually I got to get out of that chair. That's
you
the
got to
challenge.
roll off.
I need like a pulley system to get me my fat ass back up off the sand.
Kasim, have you bought your Halloween
I'm
decorations
not.
yet?
Yeah, I wait till the holiday is over before, because like there's like houses in my neighborhood where it's Thanksgiving and Christmas lights are up. Like that doesn't make any
Already.
sense to me. Yeah.
Wow.
So you gotta wait until
I feel
a
you, though.
reasonable time. You know.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
fair.
follow up on that. When do you take down your Christmas or Halloween decorations? Like,
Immediately.
right after the holiday?
I'm immediately.
I think you get, so we leave the lights on our house on, like turned on until January 1st.
New Year's.
Right? New Year's is the last day you can turn them on. They should be gone by the weekend after that.
Feel you.
Yeah.
Especially if you have the icicles.
Yeah.
They look great when they're on at night.
You're so right.
Right, yeah.
You're so
Get those
right.
out of there.
You guys got a quick one?
Do one more.
Cool. So, my city offers concerts at the park.
Yeah. Mine too.
Every year, I look forward to it, But I never, I forget, I need some kind of reminder that we're going to go. Your city has it. Have they taken the banner down saying, hey, concerts at the park or the fountain fixing coming up next?
Don't even get me started on the fountain. I haven't.
Have an update?
Yes, we'll do an update coming up next.
How fun are these concerts at the park thing in your city?
I love them. Did I tell you about the Heart cover band?
No.
There's some talented people out there in
yeah.
the world that never got a break.
Oh, yeah.
Because I could have swore that was the real Heart.
Okay.
She was up there singing her butt off. Yeah, those things are fun.
I couldn't agree more.
Yes.
Fact that Susan and I, they do them in Dana Point a lot. They do it in Salt Creek. They do them in this Lantern Bay Park. They do them over by the golf course. And there's one almost every weekend during the summer. And some of them are bigger shows than other. Last year, the one we went to was a Queen cover band.
Yeah.
And, Queen's one of those bands that 20 of their songs. Even
Yes.
if you don't think you do, you do. You've heard them
And you
before.
better sing it.
And the whole lawn at Salt Creek Beach was filled. There were thousands of people there. It was bring some wine, bring some food, sit on the grass in a camp chair, in a beach chair.
There you go.
And chill out. And the performances are pretty good, but I'm with you. It's usually you'll see the crowd. You're like, oh, it's another one of those. Susan has taped the schedule on our kitchen, so you get to see it all the time. But we try to hit one a year. They're super fun.
Yeah, it's the only time you get to get hammered with your mayor.
Yeah.
He's there too. Right.
I have not been to one, but I know I live near Marina Del Rey area, and they have I think a few weeks ago CeeLo Green was performing or something like that.
Oh, so you get real.
Yeah, you get real. Yeah.
We get cover bands.
Yeah, we get cover bands. We get 80s Heart Attack and
I cheer harder for the cover bands.
Yeah.
Like
CeeLo Green is professional, right? He's made it. These guys are they're making livings, but they got to grind it out.
He works right down the street at the auto repair spot.
Yeah.
And this is his weekend gig. I'm rooting for him. Yes.
No, those are a good time too. But to be corny for a second,
what?
Who doesn't like a picnic?
I don't know.
Right?
That's
you
a problem.
get to sit in the park and eat and drink.
You like picnics.
That's
Everyone
great,
likes
right?
a picnic,
What's
right?
wrong with a picnic?
Oh, yeah. I cut up my fruit, the stands.
Yeah.
Fruit.
You had me with root beer. When I think picnic, I think tuna fish sandwich.
Yo, sure.
See? Right.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes. When you hear root beer, you think
pizza.
When you say picnic, I think torta.
Yeah, torta.
Great.
Torta, bro.
Yes.
There's nothing in that basket that I'm going to say that's a bad idea. Not one thing is coming out of that basket. I'm like, no, man. Yeah.
Heck
Hey,
yeah.
what's in your basket? Tortas, pizza,
Yes.
picnic,
Mexican
chicken,
Coke.
Mexican Coke. Great. I'm in. Give me 3.
Next time we're auctioning stuff off, do that. A
picnic?
with Travis and DeMarco.
Gold. 100%. All right, you know what? You
What?
put me in a bad mood, Jorge.
Why?
I'd kind of kicked the fountain update out of my head, and I will give you a new one coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah, tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Pack your day with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get real close to over 9,000 animals, including axolotls at the all-new Bayside Aquarium, now open, and orcas at the reimagined Orca Encounter. Race at unreal speeds across over 16,000 feet of coaster track. Rediscover the journey to Atlantis, opening soon. Savor the flavors during Bayside Brews and Barbecue from August 15th through September 1st. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 70% on tickets during our end of summer sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions apply.
Hey, it's Mace. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty, given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
That's right. I think I got Aries' number. This is Tupac, though, right?
It is
This
Tupac.
all eyes on me.
Yeah.
He even said Tupac wasn't in his top 5 favorite lyricists in the world. What are we doing? Why would you do that?
Really made an impact on you, didn't
Just
it?
saying. This is part. What was it? A couple of days ago, maybe last week, I said I'm sick of beefs.
Uh-huh.
Everybody in the world is beefing.
You could
This
choose
is
to
another
ignore
one.
it.
Well, no, I can't ignore it. I gotta have I gotta have input. Come on, I gotta get my hair cut.
You wanted to solve them here the other day.
I wanted who?
People to call in and fix their beef.
Oh yeah.
I'm dead serious. I used to be on this thing. They had this thing in high school called conflict management. You're like a student council. If you had issues with somebody else, bring it to the council, kind of like the kangaroo court with Ireland and Sliwa.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we can resolve it. I am dead serious.
What were some of the beefs at the high school?
All stupid stuff. You know, he took my Walkman, stepped on my shoe. You know, he looked at my girl. He wrote his number in my girlfriend's slam book or whatever it was. Stupid stuff. And we talk about it and see if we can.
You were part of the council?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not surprised by that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, just let's mediate. Why does it have to turn into something stupid? So if you have an issue, bring them both on. Let's go.
Okay. I let me make this as clear as I possibly can. I have no dog in the fight because I don't have an educated opinion on any of this stuff. But why is it that bad that he's not in Aries Spears' top 5? There's a lot of people that have made music.
To say that loudly, it's I don't know. It's
Am I wrong?
No. It's almost akin to somebody that denigrates LeBron James.
Okay.
Or say LeBron James is not worthy of greatness. He's not worthy of the Mount Rushmore. I'm like, are you crazy? I understand you don't like his game. I
Yeah.
understand it doesn't appeal to you.
Is it that clear cut?
But you're completely ignoring what the man has done. Like this, right? If you don't like the music, you said, this is Aries Spears. I don't like anything he's done. Do you know anybody in their right mind that doesn't like the franchise, the Friday series from Ice Cube?
I like it.
He brought that to us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're ignoring everything the man has done. To
I like
what end?
Anaconda. I like Boys in the Hood.
Thank you.
Right. Anaconda Cube was on with us one time, and I asked him about Anaconda, and it was awesome because it was a mechanical snake that they were working with,
Yes.
and he goes, the thing just didn't work right. The thing constantly was malfunctioning, and he would get like in these physical struggles with this mechanical snake that was, and it's like, it's obviously not a real snake, so it's made out of machine parts, so it's like abrasive, and it was tearing people up, and he said it was just a nightmare working with.
That's my one line from Anaconda. It's the Ice Cube line. There's snakes out there this big. Yes.
What's the update on the banner?
Oh, yeah. What? What's wrong with the banner?
Nothing's wrong with the banner. It's still flying proudly.
Nothing's been done.
So for people that maybe don't know the backstory, there is a fountain in front of my neighborhood that has been broken for multiple years, that has just been covered up with that orange construction fence and yellow tape. And it's ugly. And they drained the fountain, and now it's just filled with weeds and garbage. Okay? It's an eyesore. 2-3 months ago, they hung a banner where the fountain is that says, "Congratulations to us, we're going to fix it." After multiple years of not fixing it. They didn't fix it, mind you, but they just decided to put up a banner saying, hey, we're going to get around to fixing it in the summer. It said, "Fountain reconstruction summer 2025, yay us." I was offended by that just saying you're going to do a thing is not banner worthy. Well, they brought in some heavy equipment. and they've now dug a giant hole. That's it.
That's all they've done?
In 2 months.
Progress.
They dug a hole. they brought in like a giant backhoe.
Yes.
And they dug a hole. So now there's a bigger fence that you can't really see through or over, and a giant mound of dirt. Okay? This is getting worse. The progress that they've made in 2 months is to dig a hole. Saying that, hey, it's coming summer. All right. So you get an email the other day to the community saying, congratulations to ourselves again. We've dug a hole. And we might be done by January or February.
Oh, my God.
Not summer of 2025, which is what the banner said, but now we're on to early 2026.
Wow.
Like, just fix the damn hole. Just fill it in with concrete.
That might not be the point. Yes.
Everything they do to try to make people feel better about this makes me feel worse about them.
I hear you.
They dug a hole, DeMarco, and sent out an email saying, hey, congratulations to us for digging a hole. We might fill in the hole by February.
You watch The Sopranos, right?
Yes.
This is what I always assumed at what happens at the end of organized crime is some people in a community left with a dirt pile. Right? You know what I mean?
Look, if Paulie Walnuts is on the back end of this, I apologize. I take it all back. You guys do what you want to do. I had no hard feelings here.
Yes. Tony and Johnny Sack are still beefing.
And by the way, when I say they dug a hole, they dug a hole. That hole's 10 feet deep and pretty wide. There's a mountain of dirt that's 15 feet high.
Wow. Progress going the wrong way. I don't know. This is breaking news. Have you heard about this? Is it Jen Powell, Pawol, to make Major League debut as first female umpire? Have you heard about this?
No.
Yeah, she's set to make history as the first female umpire.
She'll
in
be
Major
as
League
bad
Baseball.
as the rest of them.
Officiating games in the Marlins Braves doubleheader this weekend, paving the way for women in baseball. I did not know this would be the first. I guess I would have known, right?
We've had NFL officials. We've had NBA officials that are
right. I guess
female.
that's why I'm so okay.
Yeah, this is well. Congratulations, baseball. You're late.
Are they the last?
I don't know about
hockey. I don't.
Good question. I don't think I've ever noticed a female official in hockey.
That's what I think I might have noticed before.
Yeah.
It's 2025, and we're still having first. That still baffles the imagination.
Yeah, I see them in soccer too, silent. On the sidelines or-
Okay. Yes, Jen Powell. How do you Pawl?
Paul.
Howell.
Paul.
Pawol. I'd say Paul.
Pawol.
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
Jen.
know.
Paul, we'll get the pronunciation there, but congratulations.
You
That's
know what
awesome.
would be great?
What?
And I mean, it's just not trying to make a joke here. I hope I never know what her name is. You know why?
That's true.
Yeah, that means she's doing a good job.
You only know the bad ones.
Right.
Yes.
If you said to me, hey, is Jen Paul a good umpire? And I say, I have no idea, that means she is.
You're doing great.
Yeah. I know CB Buckner's name. I know Laz Diaz's name.
Diaz,
I know Angel Hernandez's name.
Who was the big one? The one that had the country album?
Big Joe, Cowboy Joe West.
That's
Cowboy
the
Joe
guy.
West.
Joe West.
He had a nickname, for God's sake.
He was the show. Yes.
Check me out. He's probably in charge of digging the hole.
He might be. He might. I'm telling you, Johnny Sack and Tony are they're chopping it up, and they'll get it fixed, and then it'll get.
I don't know anything about anything.
Yeah.
Let me just be perfectly clear. I don't know anything. I have a feeling that when that fountain broke originally in 1978 or whenever it first broke, if you just would have gone down and hired a couple of guys, say, hey, can you fix this? They would have fixed it.
Done. Right.
They would have figured it out.
This seems like a mess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or we could just let it sit there for 5 years, then dig a hole,
Yeah.
hang a banner, say congratulations to us, send an email saying maybe we'll fix it by the end of next year.
This is the worst three letters in the HOA, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good luck. Yeah. This will go on. Well past your years.
I'm not even trying. They actually sent out a sheet with the money allocated to fix this thing.
Yes.
And I wanted to drive a bulldozer through the meeting.
Bet you did.
Bet
you did.
Like, wait, what? Can we not just cover it in plastic and fill it?
Nope.
Let's plant flowers.
Do anything.
Like put a hedge.
Let's just have a plan.
Just blacktop.
Yes.
Like put a basketball court there. I don't care. Just get rid of the damn hole.
I think your HOA is being run by the Haslams. Yes.
That is a weird
Not
deal.
knowing what to do.
That is
Yes.
a weird deal. Let's talk a little bit about the Rams. They had their joint practice yesterday. We're getting closer to the first game of the regular season. That game coming up 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon right here on 710 ESPN. It's coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN. Let's talk about my soccer dream ticket, soccer fans. This one is for you. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinal. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for two. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter for your chance to win at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com, brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block, made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
The Shoresy Fall Classic returns. Join the cast of the hit TV show Shoresy as they take on NHL alumni from the Los Angeles Kings. December 14th, 3 p.m., Crypto.com Arena. On sale now at AXS.com.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. As a sports fan, you always want your team to be well coached and win. You know who's always winning? My guy, Jacob. If you've been injured in a car accident, slip or fall at the store, rideshare accident, whatever it is, it would feel like you lost. Call Jacob. Jacob knows the opponent's weaknesses, how to exploit them, and attack the insurance company to provide you the victory that you deserve. So call him at 844-24-JACOB, 844-24-JACOB, or visit him online at calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Hey, soccer fans! San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
I auditioned for Old Broadway once, only I was off-key, off-beat, and off-stage. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
It's gonna be hot thunder from down under. Live August 15th.
Number 2.
The Marketplace. Because poke, pizza, and pork ribs are a party on your plate.
And the number 1 reason.
Football is back. Grab a beer. Give your team a cheer. Need I say more? Watch everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
Morongo. Good times.
To help those who want to be helped, but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
The biggest show on the radio.
Would you eat a live cricket?
Eat a live cricket.
For $100.
You would not lose your job or get fired for that.
Some people do those.
You wouldn't get hurt.
Yeah, I'd eat a deep fried cricket, but I wouldn't eat a live cricket. No, but I would do those things they sell in Seattle.
Yeah, the fried. I've had those.
You've had those?
Fried insects.
What are they
yeah.
like?
I had them in Mexico. They're delicious. They're crunchy.
Yeah.
They're almost like potato chips with legs.
Would you eat a deep fried roach?
Oh, God.
Well, what's the difference?
Because a roach is different. A roach is just different. In the backyard, we will often have a squirrel, and I will always think,
people eat those.
That's just we did when I was growing up.
You did?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, no way.
My dad hunted for everything.
What do they taste? Don't say they taste like chicken. What do they taste like?
To say it. They do taste like
Mason and Ireland, coming up today at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Little League World Series action going on right now, DeMarco. We're watching Vermont against New Hampshire. I don't know whether they're in Vermont or New Hampshire, but it's very green there.
It is very green. And these kids are balling, man.
They're pretty good.
They are pretty good. Do you know what the age group is?
This is Little League, so 11 and 12. maybe there might be a spare 13 who's turned 13 after the age
Do they
limit.
check ID? Some of these kids are big.
Yeah, of course they do.
huge. Oh my
Doesn't
God.
mean that the IDs are real, but they check them.
Can I ask you a question? Would you send your kid out knowing he was a year too old?
No.
You wouldn't do that?
Of course
you wouldn't stack the deck?
For what?
If you could get away with it?
Much like we were talking about, to get away with what?
If you have a kid that's older and he plays down or she plays down, would you do that just to dominate the league?
I'm going to ask the question again. For what?
That's what I'm saying. Okay, good.
What do I get? I
don't know.
Check me out. My kids playing and smashing a bunch of little kids.
For
for the
For
glory?
the glory of winning the
What
championship.
is the glory of pounding on someone younger than you?
I don't know. I don't get it. But some of these kids, it's unfair. Like, this kid is huge.
Yeah, but
and this little kid is
look,
not.
I can't speak for you, but I think I'm going to speak for you because I'm speaking for myself. I was 6 feet tall at 12 years old. Some kids are just bigger than others.
You were that kid.
I was that kid.
You were that kid.
I was that kid.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
but I mean, it's like, but I was. There are just some kids that are bigger.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to prove your age to people?
No, because I wasn't that much better than everybody else. I was just bigger than everybody else.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Some of these kids are
Look,
monsters.
This is why I'm always like, the cheating on that. It's like, what exactly? Like, there was that story. Was it Danny Almonte? Was that his name?
Yes.
Where he was like 14 or 15
playing against
striking out 12-year-olds. I'm like,
sixth graders.
Yeah. What is the for what?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I get when they fib like down in like other places where you're actually 20, but they don't sign 20-year-olds, but they will sign a 16-year-old.
So you lie a little bit.
And I got to get signed because I got to make money, so I got to feed my family. I
That's
got to get a
different.
shot. That makes sense to me, but I
That's
was the
different.
best Little League player in Arcadia, California, and I was actually 14. Who cares?
The parent that does it, I have some sympathy for. The coach that allows it, none.
What's the sympathy for the folks?
I mean, look, you want the best for your kid.
That's not the best for your kid.
Who knows why you're doing it? Maybe it's a confidence thing. I don't know. Can't play at this level, so we can play down at that level. We're just trying to get them to love the game.
So,
I have some sympathy for the parents. The coach that allows it, that knows about it, none.
Hey, Junior, you can't pass 5th grade math. Go take the 2nd grade math test, and you can be a genius and feel good about yourself.
No doubt. No doubt.
Nope. No how, no way. All right, so tell me what's going on at Rams camp. What is the latest with Matthew Stafford's back? I saw today, I believe it was on Get Up.
Yeah.
It was a Matthew Stafford's back is blank for the Rams.
Okay, so we were talking about this yesterday or the day before and about timeline, and I said I can't tell you because I don't know exactly what it is. All I know is it's back. So I read something this morning, came from Adam Schefter. Schefter put a name on it. He said it was disc related. And there was the word called epidural.
Yikes.
So that's when they stick something in your spine to deaden pain. So whatever it
That's
is.
what they give women who are delivering babies.
Correct. So when you start hearing that, okay, it goes from, okay, this is a minor thing, a small thing, to, oh, that's interesting. So the whole thing about getting Garoppolo ready to play, I think, is more real than people know. Yeah, because we don't know how his back is going to react. This is the downside. For as great as Matthew Stafford is, and I believe he's a Hall of Famer, for as great as he is, this is the downside of having a quarterback at 37.
Yeah.
Weird things happen, and you just don't know why, and they come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then you have to deal with it as you go forward. But the best thing about it is it's happening now. It's early. And if he does have to miss time, you're used to slow starts around here. You're used to picking up steam later on and rolling into the playoffs.
Okay.
So that's not shocking. And like I said, you have a starter outside of Joe Flacco, depending on where they put him. Garoppolo is the only backup quarterback in the league that's taken a team to the Super Bowl. They feel confident with him. The team, the players respect him. The coaches like him. So this is not the end of the world. Now, when does Stafford come back? I do not know.
Yeah.
Backs are tricky.
The epidural and disc related are two things that go from, wait, what? You know, because it's old quarterback has a bad back and is sore, is going to miss some time at the beginning of camp. That's one of those, okay, no big deal. Like it'll be, but now all of a sudden, epidural gets thrown into the conversation. That turns my head a little more. Disc issue, that turns my head a little more because those are things that are first of all, an epidural is a real thing. That's not just put some Advil on it. That's a real procedure.
Close to your Toradol shot.
That's a real procedure.
Yes.
And then discs. I've had a back surgery. I've had a laminectomy on my back. That's a surgery.
Yes.
And that takes a long time to heal. And that's one of those things that you don't just kind of grit your teeth. It's debilitating.
Yes.
And
I don't know where and when.
Yeah.
I don't know whatever. But like I said, this goes back to the Micah Parsons conversation. Would I love to have Micah Parsons on this team? Absolutely. Who wouldn't outside of Dallas?
Yeah, right.
I think they want him. It's a matter of how much you're going to pay him. Of course you'd want Micah Parsons, but what does it take to get him? You might have to give up one, maybe two of those picks to get him. Would it guarantee you a Super Bowl? It'd give you a hell of a chance. It would be the perfect antidote to what you're going to see. All these great quarterbacks in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
You got to deal with Philadelphia in your own conference. You stack the defense. I love that. No guarantee you're going to win, but I love it. But the last thing I'm going to do with a 37-year-old quarterback is give up the future. It really is. I'm not. When you have your choice of quarterbacks coming down the road.
The exact opposite argument?
Sure.
That because I have a 37-year-old quarterback and because I have to develop the next one sooner than later, and it's going to take some time to develop whoever that next guy is, that this is the time to go all in because this is my last really good shot for who knows how long.
I like that too.
Yeah.
But I'm also thinking of the future and the health of the franchise because what you don't want to do, what you really want to avoid is what happened before the Rams actually moved back to L.A.
Yeah.
When you go through 10 years of nothing.
Yeah.
Right. And it's not like there. If you're that bad here, no one's showing up. So you have to protect the franchise and think that way too. But I would love it if you go in F them picks part 2, bring in Micah Parsons, let's see what happens and roll the dice.
Yeah.
Sure, but it's got to pay off.
Micah Parsons is going to play for the Cowboys. Micah Parsons will be on the field week 1. I don't know who Dallas plays week 1, but he will be on the field. I feel pretty comfortable in saying that. Because that's how these things end 90% of the time, right? Once in a while, a guy will miss a game or whatever, but I don't think he's moving
blowing off steam, and he's going to show up and play.
What's interesting to me about Parsons, specifically related to the Rams, is he pulled Aaron Donald out of the woodwork a little bit. And follow along here. Okay, so somebody on Instagram put a picture up of Micah Parsons in a Rams uniform. They photoshopped it, and it's Micah Parsons in Rams gear. Okay? Aaron Donald saw this and responded to the post, and he wrote, Micah Parsons, go to the Rams. I might have to go to @2tenths and get in football shape. That D-line would be unreal. Okay? That's what he wrote on Aaron Donald's account. Mike Parsons responded to Aaron Donald's comment on the post and said, man, don't tell me info like that. Okay, so just real quick, somebody's goofing around on Twitter, posts a Photoshop picture. Aaron Donald sees and goes, well, if he's coming back, man, I might have to think of coming back. And Micah Parsons says, man, don't say stuff like that. The fact that AD just kind of got into the conversation is interesting to me, that there's at least some teeny tiny little shred of his mind that might want to still play football. That's what I'm hearing.
Now, if Micah Parsons is going to pull AD off the couch and come back and play, then forget what I said about the health of the franchise. Go all in. You put AD Parsons with Verse and Fisk and Kobe Turner, you don't have a prayer getting the ball off.
I wouldn't think so.
At all. I would love to see that. That could be like one of the best defenses you ever saw in your life. I would do that in a heartbeat, but I would say the chances are 0 Aaron Donald comes back.
Under any circumstance.
Under any circumstance.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Even if Micah Parsons comes here, if they make the deal. It's not going to happen. But if there was a chance, that would be part of the deal. I would give you both picks.
Yeah.
If I get Parsons here, I'm better. I can pull AD off the couch too. Take every pick you got. I don't care.
I know I've said this before, but the fact that he has kept himself in such phenomenal condition, not just fit. Like we've seen guys, like I'll use this for Andrew Whitworth looks very fit, right?
Yes.
He looks really good.
He
was a football player, and he's a little leaner,
almost
but he's still
CrossFit-esque.
He looks great. Yeah. Like it's not that but you can tell he does not look like he could just step back onto an NFL field. Aaron Donald does.
Dude, he was at the practice field on Saturday or Sunday, whenever he was there, and he walked over to me, and I'm like, damn, this dude is so freaking lean.
Yeah.
But he's still muscular as hell.
Right.
And he had that youthful exuberance about him. Like
I bet his body feels pretty good.
I bet he could walk over right now without pads and win one-on-ones against padded guys. Right now, yeah, he could still go. Absolutely. So that would change. If that's true, if that's how Aaron's feeling, and you can make that happen, absolute yes here, and don't look back.
Should I just close the door in my mind to AD ever playing football again?
Never close the door on that.
Okay.
I mean, look, when guys retire, usually they look retired. He doesn't look
He
retired.
doesn't.
No, not at all.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
And he's working out with Verse. Like it's impossible for me to separate my wants from my thinks.
Yes.
Like, because I want him to come back in a real way. I don't think he would, but I keep coming back to his fitness and he's around. He's engaging on social media. He's challenging Verse. Like he's just present enough to make you go, I wonder if he still doesn't want to play a little bit.
But I love that role he's playing with the Rams. You can always go train with the guy. That's great. But it could be one of those, I wouldn't say forced retirements. Kurt Warner wanted to keep playing. Brenda wanted him to stop. Right. So it's time for you to go home. With the whole Brett Favre saga back in the day when he kept holding us up and we're following his planes, it was obvious. Brett don't want to go home. Sometimes it's time to go home, my good man. Yes, it is.
All right, Max Muncy, a huge night, and some people just know what they're talking about. That's all I'm saying. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN, and the Freeway Series is right around the corner. And Arrowhead Mountain Springwater and ESPN LA are hosting the ultimate watch party. Join us at Clearman's Galley in San Gabriel on Wednesday, August 13th at 6 p.m. Grab your gear, hang with the crew, and enter to win tickets and more at the Freeway Series watch party at Clearman's Galley, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Springwater, the official water of Major League Baseball.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes. LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA teaming up to kick off the 2025 football season in style. We're giving away a pair of tickets for 2 lucky winners for the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. No purchase necessary. Got to be 18 or older and a legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August 22nd. Visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. This giveaway administered by AARP. Enter now.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Mace here. These days, it feels like there's advice for everything. Cold plunges, gratitude journals, and screen detoxes. But how do you know what actually works for you? Using trusted resources and talking to live therapists can help you break through the noise. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MBA. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Cap.
Coming up today at 3 p.m.
You know that now the airlines are starting to put in a tip option for the flight attendants?
Really? Come on.
When they ask if you want to buy something like a drink or snack or whatever, and they swipe your card on like an iPad thing, now they flip the screen to you and ask you if you want to leave the flight attendant a tip.
Okay, if a flight attendant asked me for a tip, where honestly, like if you bring your phone on a Frontier flight, they charge you like $100 just to carry your phone on the plane.
Waters aren't even free.
If they ask me for a tip on Frontier, at this point I'm saying I'm making a stand.
No.
The answer is no tip.
I can say I've thankfully never flown Frontier.
Yeah, I've flown it once.
Now a lot of the other
Wasn't
airlines
good.
are starting to do it too because
That's
of it.
ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Please pull that drop. That's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Sedano and Cap on 710. The fun way to drive home.
Sedano and Cap.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Man, I better not have been had.
By?
My daughter, the oldest one.
What's happening?
She got her car towed in Seattle. She went to visit her cousin who just graduated from UW.
Okay.
To hang out.
Okay.
Have experiences. Go have fun.
Sure.
You're young. You're out of school. Go do that stuff. So she texts me that I just got my car towed in Seattle. I know all about Seattle tow trucks and stuff. I really do.
There, I was going to say.
Let's see. My car just got towed. It said 7 to 9, no parking allowed in residential area with only one sign, whack. Right? So she missed the sign.
Okay.
I said, are you okay? Where are you? Are you stranded somewhere? We're not stranded. We're in front of Torian's apartment. We're Ubering to the impound lot.
Bring your checkbook.
Yay. My next text.
Yeah.
How much? 300 doubloons. That's what she said.
Okay.
We're about to walk in. We'll see if that suddenly changes. So I just Zelled you 300.
Okay.
Then I thought, wait a minute. Am I being had?
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No. I'm going to say
my
you're not.
kid wouldn't do that.
I was going to say that is something that's a scam a stranger might try to run on you. Like, hey, I'm stuck. I need the money. And maybe they're hoping for a soft-hearted guy who's like, man, let me help you. Okay. And they, I just got 300 for your daughter's not going to play you like that. I think
I pulled similar capers to get out of some stuff that I could not tell my mom about.
Okay.
So I may have said it was because of my car got towed. It might have been something else.
Okay.
But I do need the $100.
You need the money
right now. You know what I mean? So,
when does, and by the way, I respect and appreciate how you handled it.
Oh, thank you.
Because the first question is everybody okay?
Yes.
So it's always the first question with your kids is everybody safe? Right? Are you in a safe place? Do you need help right now?
Right.
Right. And once the answer is no, we're fine. The next question is, okay, how much is this going to cost?
Correct.
That's the correct question because you want to get it. You want to check the box. You want them to get their car back so you can have peace of mind of knowing I don't need to worry. She has her vehicle, right?
Yes.
There's a third move here, which you have not read to me yet, and I'm wondering when it's coming.
Is it to ask for a receipt?
No, not necessarily. What the hell?
Oh, well, that's coming later.
Yeah, okay.
Later.
When does what do you mean you didn't see the sign? When does that part come?
Okay, so she put it in there with the first text to head me off.
Okay.
Because that's where my mind goes.
Yeah.
You missed the sign.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for missing the sign.
You not
should know.
looking for the sign cost me $300.
Exactly. We'll get
when
there.
does that get? Yeah,
we'll get
okay.
there. But is it wrong for me to ask for like proof or a receipt? Like, how do I ask for that? Can you send me a receipt for tax purposes? She don't know.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Hey,
is that fine?
Hey, by the way, here's what the other thing you could do.
Yeah.
You could do hey, I'm going to challenge this. I need that receipt. I'm going to try to get the money back.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Let me write that down.
I need that.
Okay.
I need the receipt so I make sure I get my money back.
If I get a hem and haw, I know the answer and I'm not going to push. I'll just be so mad after that.
Yeah.
If I get any hem and haw after that,
that
should be immediate.
Because my order of operations goes quick.
Yes.
Is everybody okay?
Right.
Yes. Good. Okay. How do we fix this? Money.
Yes.
Okay. And then within an hour, it's like, hey, what the blank is going on with you? Like, come on, man. Like, just your inability to read a street sign just cost me $300.
Once we're not bleeding, we're fine. We correct problem. Then it becomes sit on the couch, and you're going to hear this for 2 hours.
It does.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, how long do you carry it with you?
Oh, forever.
Forever?
Forever.
See,
yes. Because they're quick to bring up when I mess up.
See, that's why I don't bring it up for. My whole thing is I'm going to lose my blank in the moment after everybody's okay.
Yes.
I never blow up first. I blow up third.
Yes, right.
And then I'm over it.
Okay, but do they throw it in your face like when Dad's wrong? Aha, Dad's wrong.
No, because we're all. I'm going to try to. Okay. I'm going to blow my stack and then move on.
It's probably as she said it was, but it's just.
If she's running a game on you, that's both terrible and awesome simultaneously.
Right, crazy. Turn into the beekeeper, but that's fun.
What's the beekeeper?
You ever see the movie The Beekeeper?
I don't think so.
Beekeeper?
Is that the one
Jeremy
with
Statham?
Oh no, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, The Beekeeper.
I don't know.
It's kind of like The Equalizer. He
I know that
wrongs.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. He squares accounts.
He squares accounts.
Okay.
Yes.
How nice was it seeing Mookie get a couple of knocks last night? Just
I
for
kid
his
you not,
own mental health.
It welled me up. I felt like Vermeil. I did. I mean, I didn't have the tear like it was. I didn't produce fluid, but I just got the. When he got the hit, I was so happy for the guy. And
Me
then
too.
Seeing the reaction of the bullpen, how happy they were for him. Yes, when a guy is doing everything he can to make it happen, and it's just not.
I was making a joke yesterday, but only partially. When Mookie said, "Man, I'm doing everything I can. It's up to God now." Like that. When you've thrown it up to God to get you hits, you are lost, man. You are really lost. And God, I guess, responded yesterday. And Mookie had a 3-hit night. Mookie got a walk. Mookie was on base 4 times. Mookie was a key component of them winning a game and looking good doing it for the first time. And you and I had the same reaction. When I saw his teammates, specifically the guys in the bullpen. And by the way, these are the guys in the bullpen.
That's what I mean. It's
much like a football team. Like there's the offensive group, there's the defensive group.
You do something, and the specialists cheer. It's like you guys have no connection.
Right. And the bullpen guys are like, you can tell how much they like him, how important he is, how they know how much work he's been doing. And while he said after the game, man, hey, look, I could go back out there and be 0 for 5 tomorrow. And he's right.
He's right.
They're playing here an hour and a half. But there's no question in my mind when he got in that car and started driving home, he was like, Thank goodness I got some hits. He felt great in the moment.
Let me Hannibal Lecter this for a hot minute and just think about this. Okay, so here's a guy, and I'm just guessing, this is my own thought, who was suffering in the shadow of Ohtani because Ohtani was that guy. No matter what Mookie does, Shohei is still going to be that guy. So let me move to short. Let me do something that no one's ever seen before and be that guy so I can stand out on my own.
Okay.
Because I think I lost my place on this team a little bit. This is me thinking through Mookie. And then you start to not fail, but start to struggle some. And the team is still rolling on. And you start to think, maybe I'm not as important to this team as I thought. And then, through your poor performance, the team starts to suffer. And they start to say, no, man, we need you. We need you to perform. We need you to be Mookie for us to be great. You are a part of this. Then you add Max Muncy to the equation, and you get everybody back to where they need to be, and things start to roll.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Going through that struggle, and it could have been exactly what he needed to get back on track, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
What was exactly what he needed? Just a good night?
Just going through all this nonsense to get back to being Mookie Betts.
I hope so. I think this was a real, I don't want to go as far as say an existential crisis for him, but I guarantee you this is the longest he's gone with being bad at baseball in his life.
Of course, yes.
That in his life, he has never had a 4-month stretch where, hey, I'm not very good
That's
at
what
this.
I mean. And how do you handle that
if
you've never been
there? He handled it as well as you could possibly handle it.
How does LeBron handle this? How did Jared Goff handle being sent to Detroit? It's what you do now that matters. And it's a struggle when you're in it, bro. You don't know. You lose sight of everything.
It felt really good to watch him feel good. It felt really good to see him smile. It felt really good to see his teammates, Dodger fans, like everybody's pulling for him.
Yes.
And again, I'm going to be clear here. Your scenario, the picture that you just painted, it may or may not be true. I don't know. But his struggles are real.
Right.
And if he was having any sort of self-doubt about where I fit in this team, he shouldn't anymore, because the reaction, that was not the reaction of a group of people that don't care about you.
Right.
That was not a reaction of people that don't value your contribution.
We want you to be good.
We want you to be good. We need you to be good. We know that you are good. We need you to come out of this funk. And when he did, you could see it was the relief on his face was real. The relief on everybody else's face was, welcome back, dude. We're thrilled to have you back.
It seems weird for an all-star, perennial all-star, to have seasons of self-doubt.
Baseball will mess with your mind,
sports,
man.
Period.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. When the thing you love the most becomes a job, you're going to struggle.
Yeah.
Right. And then you hate going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's weird. And then you find that joy slowly with stuff like this. And then you remember, your body remembers, and then it straightens itself out.
And not that, it ever came easy for him, because he's obviously worked incredibly hard to become the player he has, but it came easier. Right?
Welcome to old age.
all of a sudden, it's like, man, I'm doing all of my tricks. I'm doing all of them. I'm hitting off the tee. I'm studying video. I'm doing everything I possibly can, and nothing's working for the first time ever.
Yes.
That's got to be terrifying.
Of course it does when it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
It should be working. And I can't figure this damn thing out. You know what else strikes me when I watch the Dodgers now, besides the fact that it seems like everybody has life again, and it could be because of your guy, Max Muncy?
I think there's a lot there.
I hope it is. When you get all your guys back, you should feel confident. But every time I see Shohei run, I'm like, damn, that dude can move.
He's an athlete.
It's graceful.
He's an athlete.
Yes.
Like, I don't. There's really no other way to describe. This is kind of putting these two things together. It's generally considered to be true that Mookie Betts is the best athlete in the major leagues. Right? That he can do the most things. You can put him at shortstop and right field. He can run. He can hit for power. That pound for pound, Mookie Betts is not a big man, but he bowls. He's good at everything. Right?
Yes.
Like Mookie's just one of those guys that's good at everything.
You were the blank until Shohei showed up.
Then there's this son of a gun who shows up, and he's a lot bigger than you. He's a lot stronger than you. And he's faster than you.
He can do everything you can do, plus he can pitch.
I'm not so sure that the answer to who's the best athlete isn't.
That's what I'm
17.
saying. I really do think that could have been or contributed to where Mookie is right now with the switch and everything. I think it was Shohei's presence. It's happened. I've seen guys lose their entire careers.
Oh, yeah.
What was his name? Trey Mason. Trey Mason could not deal with the fact that Todd Gurley was in the room.
Yeah.
And Trey Mason was like the starter the year before.
Yeah.
He just couldn't deal with it.
You know it when you see it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you do. Absolutely.
It's like, damn.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's always someone greater than yourself.
You're right. You and I are on the same page there. That one of my favorite Ohtani things, when he hits a 500-foot home run, that's awesome. When he throws a 101-mile-an-hour fastball and blows the guy away, that's awesome. But when he hits a ball into the gap, that half second, you're like, I hope he goes for 3. Because getting to watch him go around 2 bases instead of 3.
He doesn't miss a step.
Dude.
He doesn't miss a step.
Dude.
Straight up efficiency.
What would you like to be good at, sir? Because you're going to be good at it. You want to be a baseball player? Great. If you want to play football or basketball,
everything.
Because
if I was the third base guy, I'd send him. Go ahead.
He can flat fly. Hot and Cold's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block, made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
The Shoresy Fall Classic returns. Join the cast of the hit TV show Shoresy as they take on NHL alumni from the Los Angeles Kings. December 14th, 3 p.m., Crypto.com Arena. On sale now at AXS.com.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGEN or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
If something happens to you, what happens to your family? Will they struggle financially? Will they be able to afford the home you built together? With Ethos, you can get life insurance coverage in minutes. Get up to $2 million in coverage for as little as $2 a day. All online with no medical exam. Just answer a few health questions. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Rates may vary. Billed monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
It's the Travis and DeMarco Show on ESPN LA.
It's time for Who's Hot and Who's Cold.
You're as cold as ice. Thanks to our friends at NextGen. NextGen, the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing of SoCal sports fans.
Call 833-3-NEXTGEN, NEXGEN, or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com.
Because you're hot. We do it every day at 12:30 p.m. on the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Time for Who's Hot and Who's Cold. Thanks to NextGen. Right now.
Aloha.
Buenos dias.
Muncy. You have to learn that, Travis.
Muncy?
Muncy. That's like cheers.
Is that Korean?
Yes.
Muncy.
It's close to Muncy.
Oh.
Every time he goes yard, Muncy.
He's pretty good.
Yes.
He's pretty good.
All right, time for what's hot and what's cold. And who's hot right now is Shohei Ohtani. He's taking the mound today at Dodger Stadium starting at 1:10 p.m. And not only that, the lines are long already because they're giving away the World Series ring for Shohei Ohtani. Now,
really?
Yeah, so I've been at Dodger Stadium, gotten one of these. Like, for instance, I've gotten the Lakers jersey when it's Kobe. I've gotten the ring before, or I've gotten
They're giving
a
actual
bobblehead.
rings?
Replicas.
Yeah, replica rings.
Okay, yeah.
Now, it's a hot item, and it's only given to a certain amount of people for that special package or whatever. But there's been times where people offer me to buy it off of me. Like they offer, hey, I'll give you $20.
Happened to me a few weeks ago.
I'll give you $100. What do you think is the right price for something like that? If you wanted to sell it, I'm just saying.
Priceless, right? I thought that thing means a lot to you.
We're talking about the replica ring, right?
Replica ring, yes.
But you're talking about the World Series replica. It represents the World Series.
Yeah.
How could you ever sell that?
Very easily.
Really?
For me.
Oh my God,
yeah,
really?
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
I don't. It's a toy. What I
metal. Really?
Yeah, it's a toy. Yeah,
it's glass or diamonds, fake diamonds.
They're handing out 40,000 of them. It's not like they're hard to find. And what am I going to do with it? Stick it on a shelf?
I thought it meant everything. It was the biggest deal in the world. The parade, everything.
Yeah, the parade was fun.
Celebrate.
Yeah, it's right.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, no,
Really?
We were coming out just a couple of weeks ago, and I went on Fernando bobblehead day.
Yes.
Okay. And the guy offered me $25 for my Fernando bobblehead. And I said no, because it's worth more. I'd like having a bobble on my shelf behind me. If he would have said, I'll give you $100, it would have been his.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
How dare you do that
I got
to Fernando?
What matters is getting to see it. What matters is getting to experience it. I got to experience the World Series. I got to see Freddie's home run. Having
that
a little
bobblehead Fernando, that's your entire childhood. You just sold for $100.
Didn't take the memories away.
It's right there. It's your That's your thing. It's your avatar.
Piece of plastic.
It's your avatar. It's you. It's like root beer. See?
Would you sell it?
I would.
How dare you? Oh my God, my image is totally blown. How dare you?
Like I'll keep it. I mean, over $100.
Kasim, help me out.
Yeah.
You wouldn't sell
I'm a memorabilia guy, so I'm not selling.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Right, you'd sell it later.
Ring, bro.
You'd sell it later. That's what that means.
Yeah, it would mean something, I guess. So
we go to Legends Attic. You don't sell that stuff. You keep it.
You know all that stuff in there is for sale.
You didn't have to bring that up.
It's for sale. That's the purpose of Legends Attic.
All right, so time for what's cold, and this is not a plot for a movie. This is an actual thing. There's a world record for the oldest baby born to a couple after 30 years as a frozen embryo.
Oh,
in
wow.
A couple in Ohio. So it
The
got
embryo was frozen for 30 years?
30 years, 1994 to now.
Really?
Yeah. So it's things that are happening now.
Yeah.
People can have.
So when do you count? Like his first birthday is his 31st, or she?
I mean, they just count it as the oldest baby. That's what they.
Right.
That's the record he's got. But that's interesting. Like
the part that's really interesting to me is I did not know that there was viability of that after having it been frozen for such a long time. Right? Because I'm sure we've all had friends that have gone through IVF and all those things. And it's, they harvest what they need to harvest. They fertilize and then they implant and they save a few for later. If it doesn't work out, they can try to reimplant a second time. But I didn't think 30 years later you could try to do it.
Was it a clerical error for 30 years?
Well, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Is that like Ripley from Aliens? You've been floating in space
okay,
for
so
years?
you brought up Aliens. What's that movie? Is it with Wesley Snipes where they bring him back as a
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man. That's the first thing that came when I said
you were frozen as an adult. That was part of the punishment.
Well, that's what, that is an old-time movie trope, right?
Yeah.
Where, space travel, where they put you in a state of suspended animation.
Cryo-sleep.
And they thaw you out when you get there.
Yes.
But this is...
It's
happening.
It's happening. Real-life Captain America.
Wow.
Yeah,
Captain America's another one.
Your question is, when do you count the birthday? I guess it's been there.
Well, it hasn't been...
It hasn't,
not to get too,
I get it.
Theological here, but it's until it's born... That's when you start counting.
When do you start counting? Yeah. But dang, wow.
Did you start counting your child when they conceived or when they were born?
Depends on what they did.
Oh,
right.
Yeah. That's wild.
That
is nuts.
Thing.
Say that again.
Like if you have a leap year birthday.
Yeah.
Dude, I just missed that.
Gael missed by a couple days.
Yeah, but no, by that day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Water broke the morning after, at May 1st.
One more thing about the embryo. The parents, are they still here?
Well, the parents, yeah, but the people who so it belonged to a woman that she went to the clinic and she's 60-something now. So this woman had it,
They
saved it
30 years ago. They
saved it, and then this couple went to the clinic and they gave it to her, and then
so it's like a surrogate.
Yeah.
Now
the kid is
That sounds like the beginning of a movie, doesn't it? Yeah.
30 years is a long time.
That's a long time.
That is a long time. Who's Hot, Who's Cold is brought to you by Next Gen, the official AC heat and plumbing company of SoCal sports fans. Call 833-3-NEXTGEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN or nextgenaaronplumbing.com. Did you see that WrestleMania is coming to ESPN, DeMarco? Did you see that?
WrestleMania is coming to ESPN.
Along with the NFL Red Zone and a whole bunch of other things. It's WrestleMania, right, Jorge?
It's wrestling.
I think all
wrestling is coming to
all WWE PLEs are coming to
not
ESPN.
just the WrestleMania show.
Yeah.
Everything
What's
is coming
PLE? Like the premium live event, kind of like pay-per-view events.
Okay.
So like SummerSlam,
WrestleMania, all that stuff is coming. That's cool.
Yeah.
Should be. He just passed away, but that was the significance of Hogan. He was the first and only wrestler to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Oh, really?
So they had gone mainstream.
Yeah.
Like they were really a legit deal. So I guess going to ESPN, it's sports and
sports entertainment.
Sports entertainment, I guess.
Sports entertainment.
ESPN covers that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly they bought in, and they also, the NFL Network, the NFL, the ESPN, a lot of that NFL Network stuff will now live on ESPN. Among them, the Red Zone. And look, as a proud ESPN employee, I have something to say.
Uh-oh.
Don't touch it. Just let it be. Just let Red Zone be its thing. I love it so much. We all watch it. I think it's the way that the vast majority of us consume our football. Don't tweak. It is perfect the way that it is.
That's the second time I've heard that now.
Just let it be.
Our second show I've heard that. Don't touch the TNT show.
Yeah.
Leave that alone.
Yeah.
And leave Red Zone alone.
Yeah.
Does ESPN tinker?
Well, they didn't they didn't bring it in to not do something.
Or is that a veiled shot at don't let Stephen A. on the show?
No. It has nothing to do with Stephen A. Nothing to do at all.
Okay.
The Red Zone is great. It does not need tweaks. It does not need additions. It does not need subtractions. Just put it on. Just put it on and let me enjoy it because it's awesome. Much like the TNTs. Just put it on.
Just leave it alone.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Just over there.
Wrestling on ESPN. That's what do you think? You're a wrestling guy.
I think it'll definitely like lessen the subscriptions and stuff because like Raw's on Netflix now, and then you have like Peacock for like all the other stuff. So it's like I get to watch the NFL and WWE all on ESPN. It'll definitely make it easier.
What did you think of the Netflix show? What are they calling it?
Unreal. Yeah.
Unreal. What did you think of that?
I feel like kayfabe's dead. So it's like people like to make it seem like, oh, WWE is like exposing the secrets of the company.
You are exposing the business. There's a show called Unreal where they're showing you the backstage stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So what you see on a wrestling match, good guy, bad guy, and they go at it and they do this.
Okay.
They're showing you behind the scenes. So good guy, bad guy are actually talking before the match. So kayfabe means we're pretending to be good guy, bad guy.
Okay.
He says kayfabe is dead. It doesn't matter if people know anymore. It doesn't matter. People don't want to be fooled. They just like the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just assumed that was happening anyway. I didn't need to see it necessarily.
Usually you protect the business. Like way back in the day, they had a good guy locker room, a bad guy locker room. They would carry it out to make sure. Now they don't care anymore. And there's a TV show that's exposing
They're showing you how
all
the
that.
sausage gets made.
Correct, Amundo.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I choose to believe in kayfabe. I do. It makes the show fun for me. It does.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I don't know. I can't put myself in a wrestling head. I just always assumed this was a scripted thing, like a movie or a TV show, that the actors, when they're not Tony Soprano and Syl, they go back and they're just talking about their wives and the football team. Like that's just how I look at wrestling.
A live event like back in the day when Triple H would grab a sledgehammer and he's holding it up like he's going to hit you in the head, I need to believe that he's really going to do it. I do. I need to believe that to get into it. If I know it's...
Then you should turn off Revealed. What's it called?
Unreal.
Unreal. I won't watch it. I'm done.
Delete that tile from your Netflix. You can't do that. You should be able to do that, right?
I just have to actively pass.
Wasn't that why you can give it a thumbs down on it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I do not
yeah.
like this.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I feels like there's 900 million things in my what's it called? Your wait list.
Oh yeah.
Oh
right?
yeah. Million things.
Yeah. I wait list, like put that a watch list. That's what it is. Put this on your watch list. It's 900 things long. I don't think I've ever watched a single thing off of it.
Also, the other thing funny about Netflix is that's the only platform that I've seen that has a double thumbs up.
Oh
yeah, you really like it. Okay. You really like it.
Departed came back on my algorithm. I'm so happy. I watched it again. At first, I saw it, clicked it, watched it. Let's do it again.
100 times over.
Yes.
That's one of those, even if it's on cable. By the way, The Departed has the F word in it like 8 trillion times.
Yes.
Right? So, and it's part of the movie.
That's the movie.
Right. Even with that removed on like TNT or whatever.
It's still good.
I'm in.
That's my cooking movie.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one.
All day.
Who's your favorite character in that movie?
God, that's hard.
It is.
You know what?
It is.
It's my favorite character is actually the bad guy, and I don't mean
Nicholson.
No, not Jack. I mean Matt Damon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The stuff he has to live through trying to live a lie, I think is great.
Yeah.
It's really good.
There's almost nobody that's not good in that movie.
Yeah.
But
Leo's great.
Leo's almost always great.
Yes.
You know who's really good in that movie? It's Wahlberg.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The only movie I really liked him in is that one.
And Boogie Nights.
The only movie I liked him in was the
Really? You're not a Dirk Diggler guy?
I am, but he just got on my nerves with just some of that. His voice sometimes gets on my nerves.
Okay.
Yeah. We can get the Corvette fixed.
I love Dirk Diggler.
Yes, it's a good movie. My favorite character in that was Burt Reynolds.
Oh, Jack Horner.
Jack Horner. That was my favorite guy in that. Yes, he was so happy. Right?
The Dubs coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. All right, let me tell you about the Soccer Dream Ticket, right? Listen up, soccer fans. San Antonio Cardinal Wine and ESPN LA want to send you and a guest to the final match of the season. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket. Enter for your chance to win now at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com, brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. Simply reduce your electricity use with small actions, such as unplugging appliances or air drying laundry during times of high energy demand. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Power Response. Great for your wallet and for the planet. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
Aloha. Aloha. Buenos dias. Heel.
Muncy.
Sí. Muncy. Today is National Root Beer Float Day. Sure. Why not?
Coke float for me.
Yeah, Coke float's good too.
My best friend used to order Coke floats at Denny's.
Yeah?
And it used to drive me crazy.
Why?
Who has a Coke float? It's root
Jorge,
beer
your
float.
friend?
No,
They're both
it's
good.
root beer floats. We're doing things right here.
We ever put a little orange soda in
I
there?
was going to say try the orange Fanta.
Yeah, let's go.
Why can't you guys just do root beer floats like everyone else?
That's why they make more than one flavor of ice cream. There's
This
a lot
is
of
true.
stuff to do.
I love root beer floats.
Kasim, you're the orange soda guy?
Yeah, it tastes like the creamsicle popsicles.
Yeah.
Gas.
Oh, look,
First-
I just found this. Eric Spears doesn't like root beer floats either. Oh, there it is.
Are you serious?
When I was covering the Lakers, doing the pre-half and post of the Lakers, I used to go over to Staples Center before the game, and you get go through and put an Uncrustable in my pocket and for the game and all this stuff. So I forget. I wish I could give credit where credit's due, but I saw somebody. There's an ice cream machine in the press room, little vanilla ice cream into the cup,
Soft serve, yeah.
and then orange soda in there, and it blew my
Oh,
mind.
the orange soda. Okay.
And I'm like, that is next level genius.
Glorious.
I immediately tried it. I'm like, where's this been my entire
So you know
life?
what a root beer float is?
Yeah.
Root beer and ice cream. A milkshake is ice cream, milk blended together.
And stuff
And
sometimes.
stuff. What is a malt?
I've asked this question. I know the answer. You
What
want
is
the
it?
answer?
What's a malt?
It is exactly the same thing as a milkshake with added malt.
Like malt?
Malt.
That's all it is?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
It is a milkshake with malt.
You ever
And
had
that-
one?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
I never had a malt in my life.
It tastes exactly like a milkshake with a hint of malt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time I see a malt, I'm going to try one.
It is, and it's sometimes they're a little thinner, but
Yes.
that they don't have to be. That's just how much you blend it and how much milk you put in there.
And if I had a restaurant, I would serve root beer floats only. That's it. Yes.
No substitutions
None.
at Casa Cafe Far.
You're dang right.
Yeah. It's also National Fresh Breath Day. That should be every day. Come on, people. Do better out there. Let's
But
make
okay,
sure that we're
hold on.
tightened up.
When you drink coffee, don't you have that kind of aftertaste?
I don't know.
afterwards?
You have to tell me,
Yeah.
but I know I got that taste in my
Yeah,
mouth.
if you ever hit the
Yeah.
point of the day, that's when you got to go get a sparkling water. And this is why I have a toothbrush in my bag.
There you go.
We're gonna scrub this out. We're gonna clean it up. We're gonna make sure it's good to go.
If you smell your own breath, it's too late.
It's way too late.
Everybody smelled it.
And
yes.
look, we've all had that moment where you roll over in the morning and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
because where your face was on the pillow. That's not good.
One of the funniest parts of Happy Gilmore 2 was the bad guy with the bad breath. It cracked me up the whole time.
It's great.
I can smell you from here.
I still love the brothers the most, but it's all pretty good. 1993, today, The Fugitive came out.
I loved it. Didn't you love The Fugitive?
Very much.
I love that movie. Apparently, the guy, the big black guy with the bald head. I don't. No, not him. The guy in The Fugitive. I don't care which way you run, just don't follow me.
I don't remember a big.
He was the big black dude when they first broke out.
Okay.
When he became the fugitive and started running.
Okay. Oh,
he was the guy that came with the cuff with the key.
Not Michael Clark Duncan.
Nope, it was another guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody will look that up.
Huge Rams fan. Used to come to practice.
Oh, really?
Yes, he was that guy. Oh my God.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
It was the one-armed man.
Yes.
The one-armed man.
The Sixth Sense came out today in 1999.
I knew from the very beginning. I could have stood up right after the credits.
How did you know?
And said, he's already dead.
How did you know?
He's dead already. Because M. Night Shyamalan's always trying to mess with you a little bit.
This is the one that launched him. This is before the twist.
I guess it was.
How did you know?
Yeah,
back
I didn't
then?
know.
I
didn't know.
I totally knew. Totally because
you're a more sophisticated movie viewer than I am. So
Yeah.
but
Okay.
I'm just sitting there while letting it wash over me. I'm not
all of those
analyzing.
M.
So
Night
you liked
Shyamalans.
the twist ending. You're like, wow, he was dead the whole time.
It was a twist to
It
me.
was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was obvious to me.
You knew Spacey was Kaiser Soze too, didn't you?
I did not know.
That was a good
That
twist.
one I did not know.
That one? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know who Kaiser Soze was.
One more movie dropped today in 2004. Collateral with Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise.
That's a great movie.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Vincent.
it in forever, but it's Tom Cruise as a bad guy, which is kind of fun.
We played that at my theaters out in Palm Desert for a long time. It was such a good movie. Jamie Foxx, they were so good in that.
I like everything but the ending.
I don't even remember the ending.
Okay, so Vincent is a hitman, and he's very calculated. He's very good, and Jamie Foxx shoots him.
He gets a drop on him.
Not really. They're having a gunfight, and Jamie Foxx wins it.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
what I mean.
Spoiler.
I want to say
The movie's
that
like 30 years old.
Jamie Foxx. I knew it was an actor, but like my first exposure to Jamie Foxx was in Living Color.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So and then all of a sudden he showed up in movies. I'm like, I thought of him as a comedic actor, a comedian, and he's that was the first time I'm like, oh my God, this guy's great. He can really act.
I saw Hidden do a stand-up in Seattle years ago, and this is when he was first coming out. So he's making you laugh, and then all of a sudden he just breaks into a song.
Yeah.
And he's really good. And the piano came out. He's playing. This dude is super talented.
My friend Stuart Benjamin, who is a regular listener, big USC fan, produced Ray.
Oh.
And it is, I mean, he told me beforehand, you will not believe Jamie Foxx. And so he sold it up like crazy. And after I saw it, I was still blown away. It was even better than he described.
He's one of those guys. You're not supposed to be that good at that many things.
Right.
Like you could be really awesome at one thing, and it's like, it's just an incredible trait.
Ed Sheeran slept on his floor. Like he's a big, talent comes to his house. Like he seeks out talent.
What, Ed Sheeran showing up at Jamie Foxx's
That's what I'm
house, sleeping
saying.
on the floor? He's got a sleeping bag? What?
I wouldn't have had that on my Exacta card.
Connected to so
You
many
can use the
people out
futon?
there. Right.
Yeah, crash over there, Sheeran. Stay out of the guest room. Today in 1988, A's outfielder Jose Canseco became the 11th player to record a 30-30 season. We have now, from 1988 till 2024, gone from 30-30 guys to 50-50 guys.
50-50
It's a pretty big jump.
I thought he was 40-40.
He did, but he became the 11th guy to get to 30-30.
Okay.
He ultimately did get to 40-40.
40-40. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
50-50 still seems surreal.
Wrote a hell of a book.
Yeah,
Fascinating.
changed everything.
Fascinating.
Yes.
Turns out he was right.
Called, he's basically a whistleblower in the classic sense of the word.
Yeah, and then he wrote a second book that wasn't nearly as much fun.
Not as good.
Little Supercross talk coming up next.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland is next at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
When I rode a bull,
I
rode a bull.
Wait, wait, wait.
You did that
I rode
too.
a bull in Texas.
Like the actual or an electronic?
An actual.
No, I rode an actual bull. I won the celebrity bull riding contest. I stayed on the bull for 6 seconds.
I stayed on for 3.5 seconds.
What the bleep?
Yeah.
Well, I did it on live TV.
Oh my, you guys are wild, man.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
This is the Doctor in the Dugout with Dr. Alan Byer. Presented by Hoag Orthopedic Institute.
I'm often asked about people who suffer their first back injury. Think they've pulled a muscle in their back, and they don't stretch enough as far as their back is concerned. So when do you seek care from a doctor when you've sustained a back injury? At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, we like to tell people that the most important thing is to watch and see if that back pain is radiating down your leg, causing any numbness, causing any weakness, or any bowel or bladder dysfunction. These are surgical problems usually and require a more urgent visit to the emergency room rather than waiting to see the doctor. If none of these signs are present, it's safe to wait it out, rest for a few days, and seek medical care from your doctor within a week or so. Hope that helps. Keep stretching your back. If that doesn't get better in a week or 10 days, that's when it's time to seek the orthopedic specialist. Hope this keeps you on the field, and keep listening. We'll be back soon.
Keep listening for more on the road to recovery right here on 710 ESPN.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Rams fans, the 2025 Rams regular season is right around the corner. Don't miss any regular season home games this year with marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $97 per game. In addition, get home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
Fantasy football fans, the ESPN LA Fantasy Football Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino on Thursday, August 28th. Join Sedano and Cap live on site starting at 3 p.m. Then get ready to draft your squad when the draft party kicks off at 6 p.m. Enjoy a night of football, food, drinks, and fun. Want in? Reserve a league for you and 7 friends right now at ESPNLA.com. We'll reach out to confirm your full 8-player league. You'll compete for awesome prizes all season long. And it all starts at Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, play.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station. KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. It's time for Soper Crosstalk.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Mason's here. Ireland, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Play golf today?
No.
No? Why not?
I played Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh.
Doesn't it stay light up there till like midnight?
Yeah. So that's the great thing about it. And now we're entertaining. We have at one point this weekend there's going to be 12 people here on Friday night and 14 on Monday.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
So I'm getting ready for that.
Now, can you see the northern lights from there?
Yes.
You can?
Really?
Yes.
I was kind of joking, but you can actually see the northern lights from there?
Yeah, I have
The
never been
Aurora
here in
Borealis?
person, but Lisa has seen them.
Wow.
And she says they're spectacular.
I'm sure.
Because they always happen during the basketball season.
Ah, got it.
So you've got 14 people coming to your place.
Yep.
Are you responsible for feeding and entertaining this group?
I think
Yeah.
so.
What are the plans?
Well, we have lots of plans. Tonight, we're going to my favorite restaurant, which sits right on the lake. It's an outdoor restaurant. Tomorrow night, big barbecue. Friday night, we are going to a outdoor, hoedown.
Like a rodeo?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And big barbecue, a lot of throwing horseshoes, a lot of goofing around, a lot of twang, a lot of country. They have both kinds of music at that event, Trav, country and western.
Yes. Yes.
So, we got something going
So
every night. And then
big
what
Buffalo
happens
weekend.
is I pick up the tab for all of it, and then people help out.
They
when
like
go home.
Venmo you afterwards?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you man the grill for 14 people? That's a real
Yes,
job.
it's fun. It's actually fun.
Yeah.
You're kind of like the conductor of the entire barbecue when you're the guy who does the barbecue.
I have, by the end of the night, when I have people over and I'm running the grill,
Yep.
I have 14 half beers.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because you drink one, you set it down to cook, you turn around, you look figure so I'll just open another one, and you never get through a full one. Do you have the same experience?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And let's just put it this way. We have never run out of alcohol.
That's good for you.
At the,
That's good. It's properly
at the
planned.
Idaho compound. So this will not happen. That's one thing we will not run out of.
Mace, you like to throw big parties.
I do like a good party. Yeah, in fact, we're throwing another one. January 1, we're throwing one.
You're throwing a New Year's
Day party.
A New Year's Day party.
New Year's Day party. Me and Juan celebrate our 20th anniversary.
Nice.
Together.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Pre-congratulations.
Yes, by the way, that is the second longest relationship of my life.
Ireland being number one?
Ireland is number one.
Isn't that ridiculous? I met Mason before I met Lisa.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
We predate our spouses.
That's crazy.
But you did have a brief separation with Ireland, correct?
There was ever so brief.
Yeah.
Ever
You
so
couldn't
brief.
stand to be
You
apart
could
from
not.
one another.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
6 months and he was back.
My favorite part of the Dodger game last night, guys, and DeMarco and I were talking about this, was the look on Mookie's teammates' faces when Mookie got a couple of hits.
Yeah.
You could tell it meant more to them almost than it did to Mookie himself.
Yeah, I agree. And by the way, I also thought, and Ireland, you kind of joked about this a little bit earlier this week, but I think the fans and the ovation and the let's go Mookie kind of thing made a difference. He said after the game, it made a difference. And I think, it's nonsensical, right, that cheering is going to affect. No, you're putting a certain energy into the building. And that energy, if everybody is pulling for you, I think that's something. I think that's real.
Yeah.
It was real last night.
I mean, there has to be some positive vibes or whatever you want to call it when you're in the deepest, darkest hole of your entire career.
Yeah, I mean, this is it.
Yeah.
And the 40 or 45 or however many thousand people were at the Dodger game last night, like, dude, we still love you.
Yeah.
We're pulling for you. That we haven't turned on you. We're not booing you.
We're not booing you. Back east, they may be booing.
Yeah, we still want you, need you, love you.
Yep.
Come on, man. We're still together. That has to feel
Yeah, that
great.
means something. Yeah.
It literally means absolutely nothing.
What do you think? Why do you think so?
If that's true, Mace, if your theory is true,
right?
Why doesn't Mookie hit 100 points higher at home?
Well, because first of all, this is 2 nights that it's happened. It's been 2 games.
Yeah.
So that's when the
But
official
if
let's
the
rally
crowd
for Mookie
gives you
thing
energy,
happened.
which is you're proposing here.
Yes.
If the crowd gets up and gives you a randing standing ovation and that, like a Play-Doh machine, you push it through and it ends up in a hit.
Yeah.
Why doesn't every player in the major leagues hit 100 points better?
I don't think he meant literally.
Because nobody I don't know if you saw the game, but nobody gets
saw the
what
whole thing.
Mookie got. Everybody
That was
on their
abnormal.
feet, everybody cheering.
When
It
you're
doesn't
in a slump.
happen.
Yeah.
It just
It was
doesn't
very
happen
atypical.
normally. They don't do it for every Dodger. They don't do it for any, for other guys unless they did it for him because he was struggling, and I think that does count for something.
I do too.
And by the way, good for the fans that did.
I don't know if it makes the difference between 100 points like you're saying, Island, but it's just if I can just take a deep breath and know for a second that everybody here isn't, dude, this guy sucks. Just for half a second.
Part of your fear of failure is that whole carry thing. They're all going to laugh at me. Well, if they're all cheering for you, it's going to help you.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to help you.
Well,
at least
it made
take
a
some of the
difference.
edge off.
Made a difference last night. 3 hits. Good for Mookie.
They looked like the Dodgers for the first time in a
Finally,
long time.
the offense.
17 hits.
Yeah.
And the big difference? Max
I know.
Muncy has
I've been
incredible.
saying it for months.
And for him to
He almost
bounce
hit
back,
3 home runs.
Yeah, I mean, he was spectacular last night. And by the way, Teoscar Hernandez, who has been batting .220 since June the 1st, 2 home runs last night.
Yeah.
When they get him going on, and by the way, I think the lineup is just longer and better, obviously,
It
with Max
connects
Muncy.
the front to the back with Max Muncy in the middle.
Dodgers are
It
coming,
does both things.
Right. So the pitching, I think we finally got where we want the pitching to be. Bullpen still questionable.
Work in progress.
But the lineup coming around, the idea is to get the lineup and the pitching going at exactly the same time, and then they're a wrecking crew.
You know what could be amazing? And it's super early, so this is we'll see how it shakes out, but the beginning of it at least is promising. If Freeland can hit a little bit,
right,
and if he can play second base at a capable rate,
Mm-hmm.
it changes everything because it allows you, when Tommy Edman comes back, to put him in center field.
Yep.
It allows you to put Pajes
in right field. Now all of a sudden you've got a big
Teoscar
arm
in left.
Teoscar in left, Conforto's off. And not to pick on Conforto's bat, which has been a little bit better.
That's been pretty
but
good.
Your defensive outfield just got noticeably better.
100%,
If Freeland
Wait a
can
minute,
play
Trav.
second.
You would have Freeland. You would play Freeland at second ahead of Hae-Sung Kim?
Yes, because he
Why?
hits more. He hits better.
I don't think so. Look it up.
We'll see. No, Kim was getting absolutely overmatched before they set him down. He got off to a really good start.
Yep.
And then he went ice cold. And he was really struggling with velocity. And look, Freeland's been here for 5 minutes. I'm not saying that he's the solution to this. I'm saying that the beginnings of it are promising. If he can continue to hit, if he can hit 250, if he can pop a home run here or there, have a double here or there, it allows you to not have – you can use Kim more strategically if you want, as opposed to having him there. And it takes Michael Conforto off the field. It puts Edman in the outfield. It fills a lot of holes.
Right. And by the way, the other part of this that's interesting is now I'm reading that Kike Hernandez may not come back.
Yeah, how about that?
And then Hae-Sung Kim becomes that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He becomes that super utility. We need somebody here. We need to plug in somebody there. He can play that Kike role.
Kike, that's an interesting one too, because Kike's value is not – and he has
clutchy.
value, but his
clutchy.
value is in October.
Yeah, he is
That's when
so
he's
clutchy.
Kike. And if they don't have last year, he had, because we don't give a blank.
Mm-hmm.
He had a home run in Game 5 against the Padres. Like Kike is has there been a Laker like that, John? Who's just like, just keep him over there until we need a playoff shot. Then you
already know who it is.
Ori.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean,
Ori was useful during the regular season.
But he didn't hit a ton of big shots during the regular season, and then the playoffs come around, and people forget about him, and he would just kill you.
Yeah.
Shots.
Yeah.
Rondo's numbers went up in the playoffs, too.
Rondo's a good one. Rondo's a good one. Now, I just, the Kike thing, that's not nothing.
No, it's not nothing. He is a valuable October asset. He is a guy who has delivered when everything is on the line. Didn't he hit 3 against the Cubs?
Yeah, in one game.
In one game.
Yeah.
I mean, he is tremendous during the postseason. So missing him, I think, is going to be a big deal.
So Shohei today,
Yes.
the Dodgers play in about an hour or so.
4 innings, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
He didn't get to it last time. Hopefully it was just cramps. John, I remember you mentioned it yesterday that, he struggled a little bit, and hopefully it's just a physical thing or a cramping thing, because if he had a setback, who knows how that goes, right? Who knows what that means offensively? Who knows what it means for the rotation? That he needs to look a little like Shohei again today.
My thought was when I saw him leave the game in his last performance was, oh, God, the arm. How does that affect what he does at the plate? It is a huge question. If something had happened to his arm, would he have been available at the plate for an extended period of time?
He stayed in the game as a hitter in the game they took him out.
Right, but he only had a cramp.
Right.
Right.
Like if his
cramp.
elbow was injured again, you're
Correct.
asking.
Right. Would he be able to do what he's doing?
I think
offensively.
so.
Yeah.
With an elbow?
I think so. He's done it before. He did it with the Angels, where
But when
he
you
kind of
first do it.
Well, it's a good question, but I think
Yeah.
he's proven that he can. I think what's interesting in that scenario that you're painting, Mace, is let's say he did have another setback with his arm.
Yes.
At that point, do you just bag the pitching permanently? Do you just say, okay, look,
you have the
After
conversation.
two.
I don't
Yes.
think you bag it permanently, though. That's one of the things that makes him unique.
Yeah, and you also, I think, have to, in this particular case, defer to him a little bit.
I don't doubt that, but
Then he's going to pitch.
Because the question I would have if I were Andrew Friedman or Gomes or Dave Roberts is, what if we run into a situation where your arm injury does prevent you from having the bat in your hand?
you've
It does
got a
prevent,
problem.
because you're right, John. What makes him unique is his ability to do both of those things. But even exclusively as an offensive player, he's one of one.
I take that.
Mace.
Yo!
You know who Gavin Williams is?
Gavin Williams. No, it doesn't. Is he at the Little League World Series?
No,
Is
right-hander for, I think, the Indians.
Oh, I would never know that. For the Gardos, yeah?
The Guardians. 1 inning away from a no-hitter against the Mets.
Let's get that on the TV.
Did we just jinx it?
Just a complete game nowadays is almost no-hitter level.
No, that is. If you finish a game, I always am amazed. You think about it historically. Bert Blyleven, who was one of my favorite pitchers to watch.
A million strikeouts.
Snapped off, great 12-6 curveballs. He had 60 complete game shutouts in his career.
Dude, Fernando, when he showed up in 1981, like just out of the blue,
yep,
he had 8
consecutive complete games to start the season.
That is so amazing.
I
You
read
think
some-
about it in today's standards, it's just
his arm would
ridiculous.
fall off.
Mace, talk for a second. I'm going to look something up because I found it yesterday, and I just need to find it on my phone.
Mace, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Because you were always pretty opinionated on this subject.
Okay.
I am looking up how many pitches Gavin Williams has thrown.
Okay.
If he's over his pitch, whatever a reasonable pitch limit is, do you pull him?
I don't know.
He's thrown 111 pitches.
And he's got 1 inning left. You finish
Correct.
with him.
Yeah.
Well, Dave Roberts wouldn't.
There is
Depends.
certainly there are a couple of instances where he didn't, but never, I don't think, 1 inning away, 3 outs away.
Remember, was it
Ross Stripling?
Yeah, the strip day.
There
He
was
pulled
Hill,
Stripling
there
in
was
the eighth.
Stripling, and there was Kershaw. There were 3 incidents where
Where he
guys came
pulled.
out that had it. They're not playing for anything. You go for it. I don't know if this guy is a big-time prospect or not. If he's not, then you go for it. If he is, maybe there's a brief conversation. I found what I'm looking for. Here's the numbers. You were talking about pitches and innings and all this stuff.
Yes.
In 1968, Bob Gibson started 34 games and pitched 304.2 innings. Okay? There are 306 total innings if you make 34 starts, assuming every game goes 9 innings. He was 4 outs shy of throwing a complete season.
Damn.
What?
That is unreal.
Why am I just learning this?
That's what I said
That is
yesterday.
a stunning piece of information.
That 4 outs shy of a complete season.
That's like the year Wilt did not miss a minute of a game in the whole season.
That is just amazing.
So the body can tolerate multiple pitches.
Yes.
Multiple
When was that?
innings. 1968.
Or at least it used to.
Hey, Mace.
Yeah.
Channel 213 in the studio.
Let's sign up channel 213. We'll take
If you
the
have DirecTV, channel 213, Gavin Williams, 3 outs away from a no-hitter.
You guys are on no-hitter watch. That's Super Crosstalk, and
Yes.
Bob Gibson was a little different than everybody else. See you tomorrow.
Up next on